Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm finally back again. I really don't like only streaming once a week, but it's not been in the cards lately, unfortunately. But hopefully things will be better. I got the sickness out of the way. Hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon again. Playing more RoadCraft today. Uh, we left off last time where we had like a really long driving mission, just kind of refreshing myself on what we were doing. And I think I spawned the little mobile operations base. I think I'm just gonna spend this time while we're waiting to go drive this up to where the mission is so it's easy to get back. I know you want your 18-lane highway. Maybe. If I get some downtime because there's only one mission again, I'll just go build a giant-ass road somewhere. But right now we have things to do. Where am I going? How do I get there? I don't remember what facility we're going to. Is it all the way up there? Oh my god. That's a long drive. Don't know if that goes... There's a plane. Oh, this is like some monument with a plane on top of it. How do I get up there? Do I have to take this back road? There's this road that looks like it might make it through. It's probably the shorter way. So if we go this way and then go up the hill and around, we'll get to a little circle cul-de-sac. The traffic lights off. I was playing a bit more Construction Simulator, and some of the annoyances with that game, after having played that for a while and how much driving you have to do in that game, I am actually kind of glad that RoadCraft and like SnowRunner and stuff do not put... Damn it, this is the wrong turn. I am glad that these games do not put traffic simulation in. I know a lot of people prefer that, but I had to go turn it off in Construction Simulator because it was getting kind of unbearable. I'm just gonna cut through the grass. Fuck it. Squeeze through here. But the main thing that was irritating me with Construction Simulator is when you crash into one of those simulated vehicles in that game, you don't just stop. You also do this weird, like, 270-degree spin in addition to stopping, which doesn't even make sense and really fucks you over if you happen to be carrying a trailer behind you, because the trailer does not rotate with your vehicle. The vehicle just rotates. This better be the correct path. Looks like a cul-de-sac. Okay, take the dirt road to the left. This road is a lot bumpier than I was expecting. Because there's not an 18-lane highway yet. That's the problem. Make more sense to go to the right because we'd hit the road faster. What is happening? Why are we jittering? I think we need to go right here. Yes. I guess we can just cut through here. It doesn't look bad. Oh, that tree didn't need to be there. Alright, this is the location. I think I'm going to park it off to the side over here rather than driving it into the facility. We'll have our little zones to the side. Perfect. Beautiful. What's over here? Oh, this is train tracks. Never mind. I thought it was a road. Another road that goes off that direction. Tricks, welcome in. I think they're both cool. You know what, let's just start a call and they can join whenever they're ready. How am I doing? Better than I was before. I don't feel completely out of it anymore. I hear SoCar shouting. feel like I went over here before. Was there a reason that I did not continue down this road? Maybe I just didn't want to drive through this water. Don't get stuck on the tree, don't get stuck. What a great use of my one fuel. Go a couple 100 meters backward. Do any of these need to be running? That still has rewards. That still has rewards, okay. This is just a railroad that goes through the water. Oh, that was the place I couldn't get through because those vehicles need moved. It's a warehouse over there. I feel like there's clearly something else over here.
Hello?
Hello.
Guess what? There's maintenance. I think.
Maintenance? What kind of maintenance?
The kind that disconnects us and says that it's not able to be played.
It let me start the multiplayer.
I tried to get in. I'll show my screen. Maintenance. Well, hold on, let me use my robot voice. Maintenance will be performed from the 29th of this month to the 29th, 7:30. Connection to the backend will be unavailable.
Isn't that just a warning that it's coming up?
Oh, today's the 28th. Okay. Well, maybe, I don't know.
It's the 29th in some places, but it's still like very early 29th.
Well, I don't know why. It hates me.
It won't let you join at all?
Well,
It's like it let me start a multiplayer session.
I will attempt to join.
Let me see if it's still active.
Checking permissions.
Yeah, it says I'm connected to multiplayer.
Well, that must be nice for you. Connection lost. You can play offline. We're trying to connect to online services again. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Why? 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 Oh, there. I finally got in. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know why I had some... I hope tonight's not going to be one of those nights. For me. Okay, I'm going to... full screen my face here so I don't show any codes. No one's allowed in our game. Oh, what is the code? Oh, I see. There.
It's weird because it didn't give me that warning when I
It was
opened
a
the
very
game.
dramatic. Yeah, I don't. What was that? I came to my mic. Who knows? It's the real life RoadCraft that's happening outside. Okay. I should probably reduce my size. Guess what happened today? I tested my transitions and my voice properly faded in. But then, when it came prime time to stream for real, it turned off my mic. Why? Ridiculous. I've been starting my streams muted lately. It's so annoying.
You're gonna become Markiplier.
I used to pride myself on never starting muted.
Become the Markiplier.
He's a prime influence.
Oh yeah. He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
Well, I did. Hi.
Did y'all pop up in that shared chat?
Oh yeah, I
did.
get on that.
Did you? Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I was
on the
damage
sawmill.
controlling. I couldn't get into the game. I was panicking.
He was breaking everything.
I don't know why it was disconnected.
So you were playing some XCOM tutorial earlier?
Yeah, a little bit.
How's it feel?
On console, I'm surprised because they actually utilized the controller. I didn't know if it would be lazy and everything would require you to manually move the
Yeah, I was trying to explain to him that they don't really use the cursor. You don't have to like scroll through menus. They just assign the controller buttons to go instantly to different things.
Yeah, I think the only time you have to use the cursor is where you're picking where you want to move to. And like that's it. Otherwise, you can cycle through available targets for both offensive and defensive purposes.
Yes, essentially.
Yep, that's my jam.
I'm a full Fresca.
Waiting for the burp, man. I have burp, Fresca burp PTSD, man. Have you heard the Redeem in Cash's channel?
Oh, I heard it from across the room on Annie's computer. It was really funny.
The Cash
I was
Quake?
like,
yeah.
What was that? Like someone burped out of your computer from across the room.
Yeah, that was Cash. That's another day at the office for her. I've heard her like before she streamed. We'd be playing games or whatever. Whenever we were in the apartment, our computers were in the same room, and hers was like behind mine. We were like back to back in the living room.
Escape.
And she'd be pounding them Frescas on the weekend, dude. Like, and I'm like, she's like, I can't do that, dude. Not like that, man. It's intense.
That's so funny. Yeah, no amount of noise gate would
No, or she'd just be muted the whole time. One of the two.
So funny. I remember that life when Annie and I had to share the same room for streaming.
Yeah. I've had to do that with a few different people in my time. Get that LAN gaming going back in the day, and then early co-op. And do that in the day. MMOs, World of Warcraft, all around the house. Sometimes close together. It all depends on how big a space you have. You know what I mean? Back in the day before there was wireless, everybody had you had a router, and you had multiple Ethernet cords. going out. So like, yeah, you could only travel it so far, whatever you had money for. I
think
ran some
my
wire
thing-
across some ceilings.
My thing that is like, I guess, annoying for background audio is my sneezes are powerful.
Oh, you got some rippers? You rip them out
I
there?
gotta mute my mic because I don't know. I think my compressor can catch it and it has like a Doppler effect and it's really funny. But
His sneezes are sometimes loud enough that they trigger my noise anxiety.
Your what anxiety?
Noise anxiety? I can't stand loud
oh, really?
noise.
Dude. What gets me the kiddo, like I'm the only one who has the computer out in the living room because I got a real big ass desk, and like not far from me is the dinner table, and the kiddo will be eating ramen noodles, you know what I mean? And she's over there, I got headphones on, I'm streaming, man, you just hear I'm like,
oh yeah,
like, yo, like that. I think one time I kind of said, I was like, yo, like that, and she looked up because I'd never said that to her, and I said it was like some authority. I'm like, I'm sorry, baby. Can you please don't slurp your noodles that loud, okay? It like immediately jacked me in. Was that the what?
The dad hips are coming.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
I feel like
right. Yeah.
Rowan would probably be the type of person that would slurp his ramen.
Oh yeah, he don't give a fuck. He probably like chews with his mouth open and like he probably eats his food while breathing through his mouth.
Oh no!
The
I hope they
worst
never make that
possible
episode.
combination.
Did you ever see the Gamescom thing, by the way?
No, I have not had a chance. I got it sitting on my watch later, but I have not had a chance to actually watch it. Nor have I watched the new one today about role players.
Oh, there's a new one.
Yeah, Fireheart's on the cover. It's Fireheart and one of the chicas. Maintenance.
Yep.
Maintenance will be performed. I didn't know this game did maintenance.
I got that too, and I got it all.
Yeah, it's like tomorrow morning. We should be fine. I don't think it said what time zone it is.
And no, it didn't. So
I'm assuming
Are they gonna send
it's
someone to your
our
house,
time
or?
zone.
RoadCraft maintenance. Knock knock.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I thought this is like a peer-to-peer kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know we were playing on their servers.
Someone shows up, it's like, Kelly wants you to know
RoadCraft
something.
maintenance. Kelly send server gods. Shake, 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 shake.
God. You hear the rains of Castamere.
Oh, dude. Man, whenever that Red Wedding episode, because nobody spoiled it for me. I didn't know anyone who had read the books. I had never read the books. And when that Red Wedding episode came out, man, like, I just listened to Reigns of Castamere for like 4 hours. I just like found a YouTube thing of it and just listened to it for like 4 hours. I was literally like in mourning, I think. It hurt me. Like there was actual grief and I was actually in mourning. Like I hit some kind of like grief stage that I had to deal with for like the rest of the night. I was streaming on, I think on Saturday nights, Sunday nights, one of the two. I was streaming on those nights. And like everyone, I had like 4 roommates at the time and we had a big house. Everybody, like, I'd stream for an hour and then I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna go watch Game of Thrones. I'll be back, in an hour. And like I came back from that episode and I was like, guys, I can't stream, man. Like I'm done. Like I can't do it. Like I'm fucked up. Like I'm really truly fucked up. I can't stream right now. I'm just not in the mood. I had to chew on it, and it was amazing. It's honestly probably the most intense thing that's ever happened on television that I can ever remember, because it just builds to such a crescendo. I mean, if you just watched it with no context, it would just be like gratuitous or whatever. But if you've got the full invested context, it's honestly the most shocking thing I've ever seen on television.
You have to have that character development first.
It's honestly, and I would also say it's also one of the best moments in television ever, because it elicits such an invested reaction out of people. Like I've seen people lose their crap over. I love watching like react videos of like people who have never seen it, and someone's like recording their mom or or their girlfriend. They just tears and all of it. No.
Yeah, they
the
just
baby, not the baby.
a bunch of characters just gone.
The end of
Right
the
there.
Starks, man. Like the Starks are done after that, dude. Like there's no nothing. I mean, they kind of come around again later, sort of, but they're all broken bastards, and John don't even count. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I don't want to go too just in case someone watches the VOD and it's spoilers.
Yeah, get your Game of Thrones
Spoilers for that
spoilers
TV
here.
show that was like years ago.
Yeah, I mean, don't get. I mean, I would feel bad for like a good 10 seconds.
By the way, Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
That's not true. That's impossible.
Oh, while I was waiting for you guys, I drove the mobile operations base out to those objectives so that you don't have to drive all the way out there.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
real? I was
Thank
driving
you.
the super heavy crane out there.
Oh,
I
yeah?
guess-
Tell me more. Tell me more about the super heavy crane.
I guess I'll go.
I just like to hear about it.
You only have to make the drive back because you'll be carrying something. But yeah, I'm glad we did stop because that drive, I think, took me about 15 minutes to get out there.
Yeah, I remember they gave us some crazy objective right whenever we stopped, and we were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna save that one. We're gonna save that one for next time. That's all we have is one main objective.
Yeah, but there's 2 objects that need to be transported.
Oh.
There's 2 at the railway station.
Oh.
I think they're both.
Oh yeah, well thanks for driving that out then. Yeah, that's awesome.
I think they're both valves that you then have to take to the pipes where they're marked and put them on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get in there. I think we have to use the stationary crane.
You can go to the other side and you can probably reach both of them.
All right, I'll get the other
Oh.
super heavy crane and get the other one moving.
I was gonna say, Daily, from what little bit of the tutorial I got to play XCOM 2, I didn't realize, like, I don't know, I was surprised I wasn't fighting aliens at first.
Well, you're always fighting aliens, like the enemy soldiers or whatever. You notice they all wear helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a reason for that.
I
No
see.
spoilers.
Yeah.
You have to find out for yourself.
Yeah, there's actually a whole MSQ mission that deals with that. Well, really, I mean, if you play War of the Chosen with War of the Chosen, it kind of spoils it right off the bat as soon as you meet up with the skirmishers faction, because it's like the skirmishers are those Advent soldiers that there's really kind of like 3 factions, I guess you could say. There's XCOM. Oh shit. Okay, so there's XCOM, or what's left of XCOM after the end of XCOM 1. Like in XCOM 1, you had everything, and then they lost. You lose nations, and then you lose. Like you had the whole Earth, and you lost everything, and the aliens had nothing and took everything. And then it's the opposite. In XCOM 2, you have nothing, and the aliens have everything, and you're basically terrorists. You know what I mean? You're taking it all back. So there's XCOM. They just get you back. I mean, that opening tutorial is them rescuing the commander who's been captured since the end of XCOM 1. He's been captured for like 20 years. And then, so there's XCOM, and then there's the Elders and their various races of Xenos, which were all in the first game, but were genetically altered to be more invasion-oriented. And now they're genetically altered to be more... maintaining order and military and stuff like that. And then you have Advent, which is the 3rd faction, but Advent, so like the Elders destroyed all the major human cities, right? Like Chicago, New York, Moscow, all the major urban cities were wiped out. And they made their own brand new cities, right? And they're called like Advent cities or something like that. and well, having all these super threatening looking aliens walking around didn't work. Like the humans were going, they couldn't handle the terror. You know what I mean?
Right.
They were uprising, killing themselves, running away. You couldn't keep an ordered society with these freaking snake people everywhere and stuff like that. So they showed up one day with hundreds of thousands of these Advent soldiers that, other than the helmet on their head, look exactly like humans and move around and stuff like that. And their Advent is the peacekeeping force. They're the what you see as the peacekeeping force in the cities and stuff like that. They're like the police, and they go around and keep order in the cities. And they look human on purpose to keep the humans docile.
I picked up on that from the intro cinematic. I just thought that was interesting. It's like, I don't know. I was under the impression that they just kind of invaded traditional style, but I guess they tried to infiltrate society as well to try and...
They did. Well, once they won, at the end of XCOM 1, they didn't just wipe out all of humanity. They're doing something. And what they're doing it for is what they're doing and why they're there is like the plot of XCOM 2. You'll figure that out as you
fairly
go.
early on that will kind of hint at that.
I was immediately drawn in though with the plot in the intro though, because I was like, oh, this is a little different from your traditional alien story.
Yeah, dude. The production value and the storytelling in XCOM is fantastic. It's definitely a AAA production.
Like I could see a live action series out of something like that.
That would be amazing. You know, something like War of the Worlds. You know, like the old there used to be a TV series called War of the Worlds. It could be something like that, or you know, anything. I'll tell you what's killer good. And I bring
to play at the beginning of streams.
I need new speeches. Yeah, I need. Yeah, you're never there at the beginning, so Carb. I always play that Independence Day speech. I like every time. You got to ham it up. You're like I'm like talking, and then it's like, oh, hold on a second.
Heard it one time while he was out here, and he asked us, like,
I heard it once. Yeah, I was like, are you watching Independence Day?
I make the aliens take over the stream. It's like I'm doing my usual anime opening with lo-fi music or whatever, and then like the alien faces pop up, and I'm like, hold on, chat, hold on, I'm getting a message. Yep, what? Yeah, okay. The president's getting ready to speak. All right, the president. We're gonna patch him in now, and then I'll boot it up, and I'll rise for the president of the United States of America, and everybody does like 07s, and in the speech, which is always great.
And then you hear, there's a bunch of aliens, they're very bad.
Wait till I get another plane.
Oh. So then I got all nostalgic and I was like, man, Independence Day was a great movie.
Oh yeah, it's like the definition of a blockbuster. I was so amped. Like, I saw it in the theaters when it came out. Like, I was the perfect age. I was probably, like, 15, like 14 or 15 whenever it came out. And we go up to the mall and watch it. And when I saw it in the movie theater, like, I was so hyped. Like, right next to the movie theater was the arcade. And they had this light gun game back in the day called Area 51. And, like, I remember leaving the mall movie theater and putting in like $1 and then using like it was 2-player light gun game, and I took both guns and played it by myself, playing both players at the same time, like and you just shoot up a bunch of aliens. Yeah, and it was stupid fun. Like, you wanted to bust some alien heads. So it was my early Warhammer before I knew what that was. It was I had to protect Earth.
I would go up to those arcade machines and without any friends and just be like, I'm gonna be 1-player and 2-player.
Yeah, it was really one of the great things about the movie was its advertisement campaign. They didn't show like just based off their previews and trailers and all the media they put out, you wouldn't even know Will Smith was in it. Jeff Goldblum was in it. Bill Pullman. You wouldn't know. They didn't show any of the actors. They didn't show any of the actors. They didn't show any of the scenes. All they showed was they would show like New York and then they would show these giant UFOs rolling over it and blocking out the sun. And no one had ever seen anything like conceptually, visually like that yet. That was the first time that kind of view had been done. And that kind of take on massive scale had been done. And it still looks good now. And then like right before, I would say like 2 days, like the week right before its Friday box office opening, they started showing short TV shorts where you would see the UFOs open up and blow up a city. You see the White House explode, and then you had to go. Like, you were already hyped when the White House blew up. You're like, oh, we got to go now. And then when you actually get there, it's this fantastic action movie with a bunch of A-list actors and the speech, and it's a whole full movie and not just a spectacle. And just a summer action blockbuster, and it was the perfect storm. It was the perfect storm. That took the world like Jurassic Park did. It was great.
That's really cool. The
That's
movies
the
aren't
end of
quite
my story.
movies aren't quite hyped up like that anymore.
No, it's hard to pull one over on the audience nowadays.
I honestly
They
don't even
kinda
know where
come
they
with everything.
advertise movies anymore. Like, I've gotten so used to just paying for the ad-free experience that I always get so out of the loop. It's like, wait, when did this come out? I never saw anything about it.
Yeah, and like sometimes like the trailer just shows everything. You know what I mean? Like, every good part that happens in the trailer.
Oh, that's
And it's
so
like when you go
true
there,
of,
you're
every
I've
comedy
seen the movie
ever.
now. Nowadays, if there's a movie I even think I'm gonna like, I'll look away and turn it off. And that goes for games or movies. I just won't watch
Oh,
the trailer
games.
at all.
Games will do that. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh yeah, games are hecka bad about it. Dude, like, Cash is playing Tales of Arise right now, and animes do this. Animes are the absolute worst offenders of this. So like, there's a big anime intro, and it's super cool, and the music is great, and it gets you all hyped, and it also shows every character you'll ever get in your party, their power ups as they tier up in
Yeah.
power, and who the villains are. So it's like there's no surprises left in it, and not in everything. Like, you don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, you already know, like, it'll show a member of your party, and then it'll get dark, and they'll change. And like, okay, so we're going to get betrayed by that guy. Like, right away, you might as well show Goku going Super Saiyan in the intro, because like, it tells you everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're going on the adventure, and you don't know if someone's like, oh, that dude actually joined my party. I had no idea. That's cool. They end up being one of the main characters.
It always makes me think of that skit that Rowan did where he's in the World War II setting, and like, that guy comes up as like, oh, remember this? It's like, we're such best friends, and he's just like, you're definitely gonna die.
I love that.
Yeah, that's right. You're dead. Yeah. It's true though.
That series was really funny.
I was hoping I could use this stationary crane here to.
No,
Get
it doesn't
this,
move back and forth enough. It's kind of useless.
How in the hell do they want? Oh wait, maybe we
You
can
just,
move
you just
the
have to
one
bring
that's
in your
the
own
way.
crane and grab it.
Yeah, I took one of them. Robot detected. Daily.
Damn, man, they're on it. Yeah, but it's on mine. Dried Island. In I-7.
Finally found the
We need,
steel
like-
pipes factory after so much searching.
You did or you did not?
I finally did. It's over.
Nice.
It was in this cloud that we hadn't done. Oh, and there's another base over here.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. I wish I could move these carts. They are locked the F.
I see Sokar is sideways.
Shut up. No. No.
Everybody look, everybody go to his channel. Oh man, you got it. Dude, you deploy the jacks, man.
They
Deploy the
are
jacks.
deployed.
Oh no! Don't undeploy them. Can you turn your crane and then push it out and push you back? You're kind of on a bad spot though. You're on a hill.
What if I use the weight of the valve to there? Counterweight.
Trying to see where you are. I don't see you on the map. Oh, you're way away from me.
Okay, I saved it.
So the reason why we had struggled finding this base in the steel pipes factory is it's on this little island that has 2 busted bridges on both sides.
Oh man, yeah, like no entry. No entry. Oh, let's see what's up.
I was gonna say it would be really funny to have, like, I don't know, a redeem or something that people could use to alert you to like the bots.
A redeem to do what?
And a redeem to alert you to the bots if you're distracted.
Oh, let them know. Who was streaming? Oh, Dubs was streaming. We were doing Moria Mondays. We were doing Moria last Monday, and like this dude jumps into his chat and follows them, and he's like, "Man, I love this game so much. There's so much neat stuff that goes on in it." And the Sari bot was like, "Well, bam!" and just like banned him like immediately. And we're like, dude, he's like, "Whoa!" like must have done something to piss the bot off. I'm like, dude, hey guys, can I play? Get the fuck out! Like the bot just like committed a hate crime on him, dude. It was ridiculous. We're like, man, he seemed like a nice guy. To be fair, he didn't say what game. You know what I mean? So he could have been doing
Just
one
like
of those.
very
I really love
generic.
your content without specifically
Wow,
saying
the
anything.
content is so entertaining. The game you were playing is very fun.
Yeah, I really enjoy your content. It really speaks to me. What are your plans for your future plans for content expansion? Oh, see, there's Dubs right there. Dude, that Siri bot just tore into that dude, man. Like dropped the elbow on him from the top rope, dude. Like I don't think he saw it coming. He like walked in the wrong room, got mauled.
Okay, well, one valve is installed. I don't know about the other one.
Does Daily have the other one already?
I see Daily moving in.
No, I'm working on a way to back up to it to get it out of the freaking thing it's in. It's like it's in deep.
If you
Yeah,
can't
and
reach
the
it,
overhead
I
crane that
could
can't reach
use.
it. It can't go that far.
Yeah, the over.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
I thought the overhead crane would be able to pick up these carts if I could shuffle
No.
these carts
Like I
around on the
said, a lot
tracks.
of
But
these
it
overhead
can't.
cranes that it spawns into the game are just completely worthless. There's no point to them. They don't do anything.
Yeah, true though.
You get your anchors out in that space?
No, I tried and it started going sideways.
You should be able to push that blue car. It has yellow things on it, which means it's movable.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, there it is. Oh, and I can pick up these. I can pick up these yellow ones also.
That's what you're supposed to do. You pushed it the wrong direction. If we take a vehicle over there, we can anchor to that yellow part and pull it back toward you. And then we can do the same thing with the other blue car, and you just have a straight path into where that object is.
Okay. Well, never mind. I thought I could hook onto the yellow cart, but it was a barrel that was inside. The camera angle. I'm like, oh, dude, we can get it. And then it looked like it was right there. But it was not. No, I can't move these yellow ones at all.
I didn't
There's
realize
some
those were
concrete
movable.
slabs tucked away over there. Can I grab... Oh. Oh yeah, the blue ones are totally grabbable.
You're coming up with the scout vehicle? The winch to it? Yeah, I really
I
wish there
can't
was a
get into that other
spectate.
one though.
I wish there was a spectate for players. That'd be fun.
I think you'd have to use the crane to like drag that second one backward.
Let's see what I can do. The boom on this crane extends pretty far. In fact, I could probably get the thing.
Oh yeah.
If I really wanted to. I mean, this is the hyper crane.
Biscuit for the biscuit. Oh, can you not rotate?
Yeah, it's like it pushes me on that red card I'm right next to. Oh, here we go. There it is. You just got to do it. You just get the hyper crane and do it. That's all there is to it. There's no trick. You just do it.
I mean, you could move the blue things, but if you have a crane capable of reaching that far, it's kind of a waste of time.
This is why we spent the money.
Son of a
I guess I could lay down some flags to guide you.
Oh, thank you.
I wonder if this path would be... There is some mud here, but like... This is the route I took anyway.
All right, what I don't want to do is go up onto that mountain up there. I can see there's not a way down it. It'll dead end at that reservoir. I need to get on the road that you're on right now, or what your super heavy crane is sitting on. Yeah, so out around the outside. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna start moving down that road. You got it. Appreciate it. MVP bot? Yeah, dude, better safe than sorry. I responded in a DM to a guy today because I thought he was being nice, and then like 10 minutes later talked myself out of it and blocked him and banned him like immediately. He wants to talk to me, he can come talk to me in Twitch. And I'm thinking about making my Discord an invite only. Like I really am. Like if you want my Discord, you can ask me and I'll give it to you. And if you've only been here for 5 minutes, I will not give it to you. I mean, why not, dude? It's not like 50 people are coming in my Discord every day, or it's not even like 50 people want to come in my Discord every day. So I might as well just have it be invite only for now. There's no reason people that are like, the 15 people that are in there now should have to deal with bots and stuff just coming in and messaging them. Shit. There we go. Saved.
Could all be solved if Discord would just add a permission for being able to see the members list of a channel. And then you could just hide the members list for everyone that you don't trust.
Yeah, true. True, though.
For some reason, they won't implement it.
I would love to see them just set it up to where you have to have like you click one, but like I was looking into like the verification stuff when you were talking about it earlier, and it's like there's so much setup you have to do. And I'm like, man, why don't they just have a button where like you have to have a verified phone number, like your account has to be verified by entering a phone number and then responding to a text, and then like only accounts that have linked a phone number to them. Like, yeah, not that you have to have that to have Discord, but like I should be able to turn an option on with a click of a button in my server settings that's like only people that have gone through the verification phone number process can join.
Yeah, because like
if people think that's unfair, then they can not join. Yeah, exactly. You can have it set up to where only verified accounts can chat. Pretty
Ours
sure it's
are set up so that you have to.
You got to do a lot of stuff to do it.
You have to connect your Twitch or YouTube account to verify that way. That's how our servers are set up.
There's a lot of steps. There's a lot of steps for that. You got to get a bot. You gotta do a bunch of stuff.
Oh no, it's built into Discord if you want to do account verification via Twitch or something. It's built into Discord. It just sets up an extra role that automatically applies if they link it.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I don't like installing a bunch of bots to my server.
Me neither. I don't have any. I might have one.
I think this is the only objective that we got. Yeah, this is it. It's all on you.
Rolling.
How's the mud? Is it traversable?
Yeah.
Man, how cool. I was just thinking, what if there was a player role in this game that took the place of Kelly? Like,
Oh,
the
yeah, that'd be
player could
cool.
step
that
into
they
the
have
role.
to read off like they're a DM.
And yeah, and you could like be like, okay, guys, it looks like you need to do this and do that. Basically, yeah, DM the RoadCraft.
Oh, you got to manage your coffee levels, and your SAS meter has to be in perfect balance, or else people start quitting. Morale drops.
You could
I'm
just
just kidding. I'm just kidding, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it would be cool if they had like a manager role, management, or logistics, like a logistics role.
yeah. RoadCraft 2, maybe.
Kelly has reached like demigod tier in my brain. Like I want to see Kelly fight the Duolingo owl. See who wins.
You gotta. Well, I guess you could do that if you go into like the character creator of like Soul Calibur or something.
True. And you could put the fairy from the Ocarina of Time games. You know, hey, listen, hey, listen, and then also Paimon from. I would say Paimon from Genshin, but she's already been fired. Life took care of her. The balance was redressed in the Force on that. She doesn't
Well, I
exist
mean,
anymore.
Paimon wasn't annoying only because of the voice actor. It was just like all of her dialogue was so unnecessary and repetitive was the annoying part.
Oh, it was a good portion of the reason that I didn't care for sticking with the story and stuff. It was like, yeah, it aggravated me. It made me want to skip.
So I have a route sending you around because
Let's see that line.
I think that it's more clear this way. You can get a lot closer to the valve.
Yeah, works for me. Just gonna scuff your super heavy green. Scuff.
Oh, I forgot to move it.
That's what you get for not parking it.
Oh, it's in park. Just in the middle of the road.
He's now that person in the parking lot where if you like parked over the line, he's like keying your car.
Oh yeah, people just their problem obviously isn't with you. Their problem is with something that's happening at home, and they've reached the edge and they're about to snap, and they're about to break. Trying to look for where's my next flag at?
Oh,
it's just
the
around the
objective
corner.
is right there.
It's to the right. We're here. Okay, I got you.
Should just be able to follow that dirt road. It wraps
the
around.
next flag is the objective marker.
Yeah, got you.
But like, I don't know, it's better. It's easier guiding a player than to guide an AI in this game. Don't drop it in the lake.
Make the trip entirely over again.
I would just hop into Sokar's crane and come down and finish it there.
I think he meant the valve itself.
Oh yeah, that was
Because
sinking.
I think if it goes underwater, you can't like hook to it anymore.
Oh, gross! Yeah, I didn't even see all that water
We
over
need
there.
to get a convoy with essential materials to the railway. Can you plan a route from the western tunnel to the railway? And while you're
No.
at it, there is something else you could do if you're feeling particularly industrious. A train
Satisfy
got
me
derailed by the earthquake
completely.
and is kinda in the way now. If you can move the carriages and cargo off the track, that should clear the way.
Mission Control Kelly returns by Saber Interactive.
Okay, I'll delete these so we don't reach our limit.
Clear damage from the train accident. Man, should we get like medical down here or something? Clear the bodies. I remember saying the thing the last time. I'm like, you'd think there'd be like, there's no dead bodies. If it was like realistic, there'd be just like tons of dead
That
bodies
is
all over
true.
the
They're like
disaster
operating
zone.
under the premise that everyone listened to the
They all
government.
made it alive.
Oh, I was talking about that earlier. Actually, is how there's a lot of people who would love to have like traffic simulation in a game like this, so that the roads aren't so easy to traverse. I was talking about my experience with Construction Simulator and how just annoying and unplayable the game becomes when it has traffic simulation
Yeah.
turned on. Because one of the most annoying parts of it is when you crash into another vehicle in that game, you don't just stop. Your vehicle, for some reason, does like this 270-degree spin, flies through the air a little bit, and then stops.
Oof.
And if you have a trailer with
Helldivers.
you, the trailer doesn't spin with your truck. So you just end up jackknifed.
Ugh.
So last time I was playing it, I ended up just turning the traffic simulation off completely because it was just... It didn't add anything to the game for
You can
me.
turn it
It just
off?
added annoyance. Yeah, you can
I
turn
didn't
it
know you
off.
could turn it off.
You can also turn off the traffic violation system if you want to.
I never even
I'm
got
glad it
ticketed
gives
for
you the
anything, so
I can see it being
Or-
good if it was done right, but
That's the thing
you know,
is
if it's that punishing, then yeah, it's not good.
they have a whole concept of getting ticketed for speeding or running red lights. I turned it off because it kept ticketing me for running red lights that were green. It just didn't work properly. And
Officer, the light was green. All right, buddy.
and
think
the
you've had enough to
speeding
drink.
ticket only kicks in if you're doing like 100 miles an hour.
In your construction vehicle?
Yeah, most of the
Really?
construction vehicles don't even go that fast.
I was wondering like what was up because like I'm definitely breaking laws. I'm plowing through these cars.
Because I looked, there's like a little stats section you can check, and it said in all the time that I played with that system turned on, it only gave me one speeding ticket.
I just can't wait to hear more about more hard space. Some more hard space ship breakers and stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna be all over that game.
I saw someone playing this game that just came out called Water Park Simulator, and like you build and run a water park. It's like one of those games, you know, you start out and it's literally just like your pool in your backyard with a slide, and you got to clean it and set it up and get stands. And it's like one of the management games, like Arcade Manager or Supermarket Simulator type thing. And you know, you get bigger and more and move on. And I didn't see the end game, but it looked cool. Like the dude was out there with a mop and he's like cleaning up his diving board and getting the area going and trying to make money from people. And but I like the idea of you just start with like you open up the pool in your backyard to the public. You know, I don't know
Where are you
how
going with
good
that,
it is.
Sokar? Oh, are you going to the debris field?
Yeah. I'm gonna go and clean up crew.
I'll wait for you to get past because the plotted route uses that road.
Looking forward to getting crushed by Void again. What you talking about, Terraria?
I hope that the AI trucks can
Hard
get through
space.
this mud.
His
might
hardcore
save
run
it.
that went so well.
Yeah, he got pretty far for a hardcore run of hard space. It's bold.
Why can't I move? Is there something in the water here? What? like rocks or something in the water. I don't know. That'll be interesting.
I mean, there's another path that I can take if they can't make it through that water.
Feels like there's something under my axles. I don't see anything.
You got axolotls under your axles?
A lot of axolotl.
PTSD every time we do those thrusters.
See,
That reminds
knowing
me
my
of-
experience, I would never play that game hardcore because I experienced that same bug multiple times where it would just randomly crush you for no fucking reason.
I need to stream Kerbal Space Program. It's a
Game
fun
I
game.
almost played a number of times, but I never did. What happened with the sequel, man? The sequel was supposed to be great.
Stay away
and then,
from the
like,
sequel.
something happened. Like, there must have been some kind of problem in production. Like,
The publisher shut down one of the studios that was making it, and it got
Oh,
taken
shit,
over
no, no.
entirely by the other studio that was working on it, and they kind of have just been completely quiet and haven't
Yeah.
really released any updates about whether the game is still even being made at this point.
Damn. Sucks. There was people were excited for it. It's a game that deserved a sequel because the first one was so great. I mean, I didn't even play it, but I knew like people who did, and like you couldn't help but respect it just off the hype that they had over it.
I streamed the second one at release because, well, at the time, I mean, everyone thought that it was all systems were go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I think
It
I would
was
only
not.
stream the first game from now on.
Yeah, it's like City Skylines too. Like you can stream it, it's a game, but all the fun and updates and work went into City Skylines 1.
Oh damn, this route that we're working on now is going to give us 60 concrete slabs over the life of the runs.
Holy shit. I bet we're going to be building some hardcore bridges.
Well, yeah, that one factory that I just found has 2 bridges on either
Yeah.
side that are both out, so we're definitely gonna need some. Oh, he got like nowhere in that mud. He just hit
I
the mud
figured.
and it's like, stop.
They're not like us. They're not built like us super heavy cranes.
Nope.
Okay, so why isn't Kelly happy with what we did? We gotta move those.
These
Kelly
rocks.
is never
There's
happy.
like three rocks up here that got to move.
You are the mana crane, I'm the health crane.
True though. So true.
I just noticed our color scheme. I guess that makes Annie the rejuvenation potion, huh? Purple.
The 1-2. Oh yeah, purple for 1-2 combo.
Oh, you can crane rocks. I didn't know that.
Some rocks you can. I don't know what the thing is, like the logic behind the scenes for like which rocks are supposed to be craneable and which ones aren't. Well, they can't get through here either. We might have to pave this muddy part.
You did
There
it.
it is.
See if I can have them go around in the grass.
Color me impressed. When you clean a place, you're thorough. If I ever start a cleaning company, I know who I'm hiring.
Okay, was that necessary radio chatter?
Dude. AI, man. AI, construct response to an end of side objective 27. Construct response, quippy joke.
Yeah, make sure it's quirky.
Wisconsin accent, go. Quirk
That
level
is
3 of
very,
7.
it's very chat GPT, yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right. Let's see what we got next.
Oh,
Oh, route planning. All right. All right.
Yeah, we might have to bring some sand out and pave this because they can't make it through either of these routes. Because it's sending two
See.
18-wheelers.
early and they just can't make it.
Oh,
Well,
how far does it got to go? I get a bulldozer out there to just help
see.
with getting through that one part.
Push them.
Well,
We
this
need a
needs to be a
bulldozer anyway.
repeatable route though, because this is the one that's going to give us 60 concrete slabs over the life. So they need to be able to
Oh.
keep going.
Per
Okay.
trip. Okay. I
There's a
gotcha.
lot of stumps in that route.
I would rather
noticed
get
as well.
sand and fill in the upper part and
Yeah,
pave that
down.
and just not worry about this. I
Yeah, 'cause-
tried this dirt road as an alternative, but they have just as much trouble with it.
There's stumps
it's all
all over
good.
it.
I'm gonna bring out some stuff. I'll get the bulldozer out
There's
there.
a sand pit right there too.
Yeah, I think they want us to fix this road.
Yeah, it seems to be the implication. But getting a dump truck out there is gonna be annoying.
Nah, I got this tread in the mobile spawn. It's all good.
Oh yeah, I guess there is a mobile spawn there. Well, I'll bring up the backup dumpy.
Back that dumpy up.
Gotta go to my garage. I always do the thing in the garage where I press L1 and R1 and I think I'm going through the tabs and I'm not. I'm just going between garage and shop.
All right. So do you want to pave this muddy one that you're making it go over right now? That muddy curve?
Yeah, out near the water.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
Okay. It's the Baikal. That's what it is. And then recover. Two. Oh, it doesn't show everything. This here? Dumped my sand when I arrived. Okay, so going south. I am the Sandman. Excuse me.
I know I say this every week, but that Alien Earth series on I guess on Disney Plus, Hulu, FX or whatever. Dude, they did episode 4 yesterday or Tuesday. Dude, it was so good. Like, it's not even about the xenomorphs anymore. Like, there's other aliens that are even freakier. Like, I had to stop eating. I haven't had to stop eating in a long time. Like, I was eating a what is it called? Antipasta? Antipasta. It's pasta and chopped up deli meat and some arugula with a little bit of Italian on it. It's antipasto. I'll have to ask Cash.
Anti-pasta.
That's kind of what it's like. That's kind of how it's spelled. But anyway, I was eating that. It's got little matzo balls in it, but I was eating that, and freaking there was just this scene where, and it wasn't the gore of it, it was the savagery of it, and it just gave me the heebie-jeebies. It was a death that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, man. It was like there's this creature. It's like it's a large eyeball, like the size of a softball, and it's got like maybe 10 octopus legs, like red octopus legs attached to the bottom of it. It's maybe like almost a foot wide by almost a foot tall. Small dog. And like they bring this thing back and they're just kind of experimenting with it and seeing what it's, they put like a sheep in the cage and then they let this thing out and they're watching it. And it's just an eyeball with legs, basically. And the thing is so predatory. You're like, it's honestly like, it hits the ground, it sees meat, you know what I mean? And it starts just like moving towards it across the ground. And the sheep can't go anywhere. And the thing like just dives like an octopus when it attacks something. It just like tentacles forward, dives towards its face. And it Can I say this? Is this gonna gross y'all out?
It won't gross me out.
Go on.
Okay. I didn't want y'all to have to tell me to stop. So like it goes, it wasn't all that gross. It was just disturbing. Like it goes up, it gets in the thing's face, and the thing's thrashing around, and it just starts like poking it around the outside of the eye, like the eye socket, just like real harsh, stabs it in the eye a gajillion times. And then with the tentacles, rips the eye out. It doesn't even detach it from the blood vessels and stuff. It just hangs it out and then crawls inside the socket and like just takes up shop there as the other eye now. Like it's now the new eye. And
it's so freaky.
Yeah, dude. And the sheep hits the ground. Like the sheep's done now. And then, like, after, like, everybody's watching, and it's all, like, just disturbing how predatorily savage this attack is. And then, like, 20 seconds later, the sheep kind of unsteadily gets back up on its feet. And it's very clearly not the sheep anymore. Like, this thing, like, something different is controlling it, you know what I mean? And the sheep stands up on all fours and then holds perfectly still and starts watching everybody. And there's a synthetic, like Data from Star Trek, there's a synth that's kind of like the head scientist there, and he's watching, and he goes, whoa, this thing is really intelligent. Like, we didn't realize how it didn't show signs of intelligence until it got a hold of brain meat. And once it gets a hold of brain meat, it ups its own intelligence, and it just sits there and stares at them. And the scene itself is so freaky. I would show it to you, but every time I try to show something like that off Disney Plus, the encoder or whatever blacks it out, so I can't ever show it to anybody.
Yeah, you can't get around that easily.
Yeah.
What is this show called?
Alien Earth. It's based off of Alien, Sigourney Weaver. It's Game Over, man. The Xenomorphs.
Oh.
Like it's based off that. Yeah. And but they go in. This series delves a lot more than just the Xenomorphs, and it's been absolutely fascinating, both as sci-fi horror and just science fiction in general, man. It deals with some wild concepts about like the very beginning of it is this guy, he's kind of like Mark Zuckerberg, like he's like this prodigy and this brilliant young mind, and he starts this corporation. Like the whole world's ran by like 4 corporations, and like he's like this upstart new 5th corporation because he's really good with synthetics. Like they have technology to make like synthetic humans, Datas, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And androids. And he discovers a way. He gets a bunch of volunteered terminally ill children, you know, who are going to die, you know what I mean? And he finds a way to transfer their mind into a synthetic body. And it really deals like he's the first person to ever do this.
Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, it started getting freaky. Like the 2 people that are kind of like the IT for these bodies and stuff like that. They kind of like this. It's a husband and wife that weren't able to have kids of their own. They're like mad ass freaking computer programmers and stuff, and they work together as a tag team. And like they're out on this guy's private island, and they're IT for the kids if something goes wrong with their synthetic bodies. But they're also kind of like surrogate parents. Also, they've become attached. And
Right.
dude, like the husband is talking. He's like, dude, I'm starting to have second thoughts. He's like, what, you know, what if we fuck this up? He's like, what if we mess this up? Best case scenario, we've got a bunch of synthetics going around thinking that they're actual human children in adult bodies. Worst case, we killed like 6 kids. You know what I mean? And like, and the wife is like, you know, look, we'll find some way to make it right. And now they've got these aliens there that weren't even theirs. I'm not even going to get into how they got them, but they've got these aliens now and moved them to the facility, like the eyeball creature. And the Mark Zuckerberg guy is like all about studying them. Like he's got no morality. He wants to see what they're all about and you know, use them for whatever reason. And they're all like, okay, look, we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here. If things go bad, we'll make it right, baby. I promise, I promise. And then one of the kids comes around, and the synthetic kids that they've put in these synth bodies, and like, she's been having a hard time recently, and she's like, good news. Great news. I'm pregnant. And like, the dude's like, you're a machine. Like, you are not pregnant. And dude, and she just got this murder look on her face. I won't get into it, but it's the acting is really good and the script writing is really good. It was disturbing. It was some of the coolest TV I'd seen in a long time.
I like horror sci-fi. I feel like there's not enough of that.
It's the best horror sci-fi I have seen in a good minute. Like horror sci-fi, and it just really delves into the sci-fi. I thought it was going to be all xenomorphs all the time, and it's so not. Like it might get there eventually. Like they still got some of the xenomorph eggs that hatch the facehuggers, but they haven't become an issue yet.
When you said Alien Earth, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, I guess I was thinking about the Ancient Aliens series, and I was like, that's very different.
That's called Alien Earth because they the whole thing starts because there's a deep space exploration vessel that's coming back with a bunch of different kinds of alien life that it found on different planets, and they end up crash landing on the surface of Earth in this prodigy guy's like city, and it all kind of goes from there.
Very cool. I didn't.
Yeah, I was. There's like 7 or 8 different kinds of alien species that they found, and the xenomorph just happens to be one of them. And I thought it was going to be like all about that, and it's really not. It deals a lot with these companies and their no morality science that they're experimenting with, and it deals with just like the dangers of just messing with alien life in general. Like, you know, you think it's going to be like, I don't know, sexy furries from another planet, but it's shit you can't even possibly comprehend. You know what I mean? It's coming from places that have different laws of physics. Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent about it, but like, nobody I know has seen it yet. So I've got literally nobody to talk to about it. Cash is like trying to run from me. I'm like, no, wait, something else just happened. Let me tell you about it. And she's like, it's gross. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's cool. Listen. So there's this sheep, right?
It's like, it reminds me of Half-Life. Like those scientists who didn't know what they were messing with, but they were just curious. And then
they didn't take enough precautions in Half-Life, dude. That was foolish. They didn't take nearly enough precautions. The security guard from Black Mesa wasn't going to cut it. They just got lucky that Gordon Freeman happened to be an absolute badass. But I don't even think Gordon Freeman knew he was that much of a badass until he had to be.
I don't know why I tried to come at it from either side thinking maybe it would be more efficient, but it took a long time.
It's all good.
It was not.
I don't usually back in when dumping sand. If you can make it through with the dump truck, it's easier to just refill, move forward, dump, refill, move forward, dump.
Sound like me after a heavy lunch. It doesn't even make sense, but the joke's still there.
Too many beans.
Too many beans. Oranges and oats.
I think there was something extra creepy too about Half-Life is because like the setting is in the 90s. So it's all like very like older technology having to face what they did.
Yeah, Half-Life was like the head crabs were messing me up. Half-Life, I think, was the first game I played too where I was like, it told a story without saying anything. Like Gordon
Yeah,
didn't speak.
that's my
You
favorite.
rarely came
I
across
love
anybody
that.
that did anything. When like I remember, I want to say like near the beginning ish of the game, it's like, okay, we got this containment issue, and then you finally get outside and you see like black military helicopters show up, and they fly overhead, and you're like, okay, cool, so the military's here. Like eventually we're going to come to some solution where we meet up with the military and everything gets saved, and we can get out, and Gordon lives
Mhm.
happily ever after. And then when you encounter the military like halfway through, they start shooting at you, and
Yeah,
you
they're
realize
cleaning
that
up.
like, oh yeah, they ain't letting nobody get out to talk about this shit, dude. This is over.
It's so good. I love the way they do that. They keep you curious and wondering what's going on.
Yeah,
It's great.
that one shook me. I was not expecting. I'm like, oh, cool, the military's here, and I'm like, oh fuck, they're shooting at me, you sons of bitches. But then, the more you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, it makes sense. This is a complete containment issue, like a complete containment issue. In 40K, there's these cats. There's this chapter called the Grey Knights, and they specialize in demon hunting. It's like if there's a whole planet that's taken over by demons, that's who you send. But one of the things they do to protect both themselves, well, really to protect themselves, is they will pretty much kill anyone that comes in contact with them. Like no one's supposed to know about them. Best case scenario, they might wipe your memory, but they're so hardcore about it, they'll even wipe the Grey Knights. They'll go in there, clean up a demon world, and then they'll go have their own memories wiped. That way, the next demon can't use any trauma that took place to get a wedge inside his mind. I mean, it keeps their mind clean from any kind of past traumas that can be leveraged against them mentally or spiritually. More you know.
There's still a bit of a hump on this side if you want to flatten that out a little more.
I'll come
Are you,
back.
are you
Come
telling
back.
me he missed a spot?
Is it not good enough for you?
I mean,
It's the
you left,
natural
like, a little
curvature
hill
of the
here.
earth. It's the natural curvature of the earth. Now put too much sand on this side. Too much sand. You gotta put more sand on the other side. Even it out. I don't know, I'm just fucking. I gotta go, boss. My kid's got a baseball game tonight.
I wonder if anyone's crazy enough to just fill in a whole river with sand. Take forever.
Spartan wants me to make my 18-lane highway. Where are you going now?
Is the sand good?
You do
It
just
seems
one
like-
more pass and actually just drive straight through onto the cement, because when you turned, you left like a little bump on this side that this machine's going to get stuck on.
All right.
Bump? I wish there was a terrain elevation layer. Oh, I see, yeah. Whoa.
He's scraping.
What is the noise?
What happened?
Your truck is just rattling over
Yeah,
over here.
it's making the sound like you were scraping that thing on the pavement.
That's the sound of the unreasonable demands being placed upon it. Somehow, Daly found a way to get out of the truck. He walked away that day. You do it yourself. I'm out. The door opens, his character gets out and actually walks. He started smoking a cigarette right there.
And so ends the story of Poop McDinglefart.
Poop. You were the best of us.
It's so funny.
I was telling Sokar they should do a follow-up where his new character's name is like McDrizzle Shard or something. Just
Yeah.
escalate it.
Yeah, a long descendant.
It's so funny. Any other objectives we got going on? Nope.
I think it's just this. Yeah, we got them all. We should have brought a second roller out here, just to speed it.
Rolling doesn't take very long.
It does when you watch it. When you watch it, it just takes for freaking ever. It's like a watched pot never boils or whatever. Oh no, it's actually going once you get lined up. There's some kind of weird sand-related bump on the edge. I don't know what that's all about.
Sand related bump.
Someone needs to improve their proficiencies with the dozer.
Wow.
It's true. It's true. Once there's like maybe 7 or 8 fatalities, we'll definitely think about doing something about that.
I mean, like the 7 or 8
Dead man's
fatalities
curve.
from XCOM.
Dead man's curve. Reduce speed ahead.
Dude, we had a good day on XCOM today, man. Yesterday I was ready to pull the plug, and today I don't think we lost a single person. Like it was a much needed dub today.
Well, whenever you're about to lose, whenever you're about to give up, that's when you need to push the hardest.
It's when you do the best.
That's when you find the Minecraft diamonds.
I had a buddy of mine, Jesse, back in the day. He was the biggest ditz about stuff, and he was super bad at every single video game until like his screen started flashing red, and then suddenly he was untouchable. Like he became a god for like the last like 5% of his health.
Oh yeah,
Like something
adrenaline.
clicked in his brain.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it really, really is. Oh, here they go. Moment of truth.
Whenever you're on critical health in a game, that's when you play your best because your instincts kick in.
Get that suddenly main character syndrome kicks in. Untouchable.
It's just because you get irritated by the health indicator beeping at you.
spectate. Why is the other truck slow? Is it moving?
There's a little tiny bit of mud there.
Oh, it's
The first one slowed down at that same spot.
Very small amount of mud. Dude, that bridge they're going over looks incredibly unstable. It's got like
Yeah,
black
that-
goo all over it.
That looks like it's about to fall apart.
Unless you're the Dragonborn, you don't even get the red flash. Yeah, you go straight to dead. That Dragonborn debuff is rough in the Requiem mod.
Oh, it was a reference to, like, every Zelda game always has that annoying fucking health indicator whenever you're on your last heart, and you hear it so much when you watch
It's
Game Grumps
unrelenting.
because Aaron is very bad at games.
I know that a really cool thing I've never seen a game do.
They can't make it up the hill.
They can't get the oranges up.
He's trying. He looks like he's about to blow his engine. Nope, he's going back down. Wait, there one might ram it.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
But then who shall ram the other one?
The ashram.
Ash ram. I'm gonna start driving up there.
Yeah, he pushed him pretty far, but he moved again.
The
Is he gonna
homunculus
make
is
it?
incomplete.
Why do you always call it
Yeah,
homunculus?
What? Because that's what it is.
A homunculus is a tiny person.
It's
Are you Googling?
hey, listen. A homunculus refers to both the mythical, artificially created being from alchemical traditions and, in a modern scientific context, a diagram representing the body's proportional sensory and motor areas in the brain's cerebral cortex. That has nothing to do with what I mean. I guess you're right. Why did we start using that term?
I've only ever heard of homunculus used in Big Bang Theory to refer to a tiny person.
Are we... I thought it was like a creature or something, like a golem or something. Maybe that's where our minds were going. Perhaps. Anyways. What was I saying? I was about to go on a brief tangent. Something I've never seen another game do was in EverQuest 2. Whenever your health would get low, the music would change. It was like very dependent on how much health you had left. The music would get dramatic. So it would keep from those like mini encounters where you're fighting just like a rat or something from being like unnecessarily dramatic. You wouldn't get the horn section for every single encounter.
You don't want the horn section for every encounter?
No, but you would get it if you were low health and you were fighting something bad for a while, then it would add more layers. And I thought that was cool. I've never seen another game use their soundtrack in that way.
Oh, Dilly left. I was like, why isn't he driving over here with his pusher? You need a push.
The pusher. Why is it green? Did it like...
That's how far it got. The first run that you do of a route, you only have to start from the point where it failed. In runs after that, you have to do the entire route over again if it fails.
Hmm.
So it's green up to the point where the route failed.
Oh,
and then
I
the
was
rest
going
of
the
it's
wrong
red.
direction. I see up here. Huh. I can get a vehicle up there. There isn't one already. What do we have around there? I don't think we have a dozer, do we?
All right, back. Sorry about that.
Daly's in the dozer, and then he left.
There was a roach on the wall in the garage, and that's Cash always comes and gets me for those. I had to very gently to not spook it. If I don't kill it, she's never the same until it's dead. She's never the same. So I had to take my time, not spook it, kill it, throw it away in the garbage can outside.
If only there was a roach emote on Twitch.
What's that?
If only there was a roach emote on Twitch.
Oh, dude, you wouldn't want to do this. She would lose her mind. I could tell some stories. Did y'all get that stuff up there? Do you need me somewhere? Do I need to bulldoze a thing?
No, they can't make it through the mud up here.
They need a gentle push.
All right, come on.
I gotta get up that hill, much like oranges.
It's gonna be multiple trucks, though, right?
It's two.
You know what? I guess
the first blue one.
I guess we got
can
nothing
make
else
it
to do.
Through, but the white one just sits there.
Who will push the pusher?
The blue one makes it through on its own. Because the way it's spawning, they both spawn on top of each other. And the white one can't do anything till the blue one gets out of the way.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to go on a break myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take like 10 minutes and just a little bit here because I gotta put the kiddo to bed. Let her now that she's older, we're letting her stay up an extra hour before bedtime.
Did Kelly approve of these?
Did she approve of these changes? Did you submit?
These
Did you
bricks.
submit the correct forms?
I'll be right back though.
I'll start it now so the blue one can kind of get out of the way first.
Oh, I see him up there. Yeah. All right.
Or I guess that one's not moving anymore either. Just ram it.
They've just given up.
The white one's the one that matters because that's the one that determines where the route failed. So. Yeah, the blue one should be fine.
Oh no, they're both white. What now?
Are they? The first one's blue.
Yeah. On my screen, it's white, and then the second one is also white. Love you, baby. You know, maybe it's blue.
It's like a very light sky blue.
You're right, especially compared to the other one.
So car sneaking into the candy.
I understand that. I bought a big bag of Skittles the other day. What is it, big dog? I don't have any food. She showed up. She said, "Did someone say candy? I love candy." Just like walks over to the kitchen and just
We have a
stares.
few things that need doing here.
And I'm like, no,
First up, the old pump
you've got
station
food.
is on its last legs. Could have guessed by its name. Name aside,
The
you can
old pump
still save
station,
it by
yeah.
finding a new pump and some spare parts. Next, we need a reliable source of steel pipes. Take a drive to the
Oh, he
concrete
gave
plant
us
in the
3
north.
new
One of our
missions.
suppliers left a truck there, loaded with all the materials we need. Get behind its wheel and take it to the spot I've marked near the steel pipes facility. And if we want things running smoothly, the backup transformer station needs a steady supply of electricity. Drive over there and clear out the area. Then lay the cable to the main power substation.
Oh, there's all the bring materials, truck with supplies. Restore the transformer stations. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to run power lines.
It's like, from where? Where is the nearest? Oh, it's all the way down there.
Yeah, I'll start work on that. Get the I gotta clear the the stuff out of the way for it. Clear the area of objects.
That's at the concrete slabs facility.
I'm actually
Hello.
right next to this. Welcome back. We got 3 new primary objectives that just arrived. I'm working on
That's
the
good.
3rd one.
I can finally be useful. I'm sitting here in my truck, eating granola bars and breathing musketeers.
Yum yum yum. Yes, and he was like, Sokar's digging into the candy.
I need sugar. The things I
Dude,
was drinking were 0 sugar. I have a bad habit of doing that. And then I'm like,
yes,
why am I
sweet
shaking?
is not sugar. Yes, sweet is not sugar.
Oh, I'm trembling, huh? Blood sugar must be low.
Yeah, when the body craves sugar, the body craves sugar. It's got glucose, and that's the building blocks of all cells. You gotta have it sometimes. That's why whenever you work at, if you do like a bunch of like bench pressing and like a good hour-long, 2-hour-long workout session, you know what I mean? You know, your body's using its glucose to rebuild those muscles bigger, and you will crave replacement sugars. Like you will. I would eat candy bars that I never even liked. I would get these weird cravings for it and be like, oh, I need a king-size Baby Ruth right now. And it's like, I never even liked Baby Ruth, you know? I was like, well, I don't want these salty peanuts on my caramel. I'd rather have a Milky Way or something. And or then I'd get a Milky Way and I would get like 2 king sizes and eat them both on my way home and then be like, you know, like I just needed the sugar like directly to my veins. There's probably a better way to do that, but it was a long drive home. Oh, I need a crane.
No, I get that way. I end up like that scene from Elf. Will Ferrell
Where
in
he's
the
putting
kitchen.
like syrup on the spaghetti with sprinkles and ice cream and shit. Yeah.
That's me
That's a
at
great
3
movie.
a.m. when I wake up in a sweat.
Man. I got the sugar sweats. It's the worst, it's the most dangerous kind of sweat.
But I mean, I was told I didn't have diabetes or anything like that. Like, I mean, my weight and everything is fine. I burn glucose just by breathing.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. Doesn't mean you won't end up with diabetes. You gotta be careful with that stuff. But it depends on if it runs in your family. That's the big objective. Like my mom is like me, where like I won't have any sugar for like ever, and then I will binge the crap out of it for like a whole day. And she's been that way. My mom's like 80, you know what I mean? And now she's like very pre-diabetic. But it took 80 years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this, man. As somebody who worked in, when I worked for Shred It, you know, going around and picking up documents from their shred bins and taking them back to be shred. You know, I go through a whole hospital, like 8-story hospital, multiple buildings, you know. And you know, I would just see the entire workings. Like it was a ghost on the wall. You know what I mean? Like no one would see me. Yeah, I was just unseeable, and I would just go through everything: surgical area, freaking, you know, back sterile areas, lobbies, accounting areas, cafeteria. I was everywhere in the hospital, all the back alleys. And boy, the place I disliked going to more than anything was the dialysis places. Which when you get diabetes, a lot of times you have to have dialysis done. They clean your blood up and stuff. And we're talking like a couple times a week, depending on how bad it is. Those people looked so like you'd walk in and they'd all be under blankets and they're just shaking, and you just hear, oh, like groans of pain, and I'm just like, oh my god, I've never been so ashamed to be like healthy, you know, to be like young and healthy and stuff like that. And I just tried to like be the most disappearing person I could, and I would get it and get out of there. It was terrifying. I'm like, I'm never eating a candy bar again. Like I don't ever want to have dialysis. They'd just be like shaking and freezing, you know, because it's cleaning their blood. It's like taking their blood out, cleaning it, and then putting it back in, and just like groaning in pain. Too weak to scream. You know what I mean? Like they would be screaming, but they're just too weak to do it, you know. And I was just like, no, thank you, no, thank you, please, no, thank you.
I could
Wouldn't wish that on
never
nobody.
really work in a medical field. Just I think I get too queasy.
Yeah, that's why those people are heroes, man. Those people are definitely
See,
heroes.
my previous partner had to be on a dialysis machine for a couple of weeks because he was a heavy drug and alcohol addict, and most of his organs started failing.
Oh, rough, man.
And
Kidneys and stuff.
yeah, it was interesting learning about some of the process. The needle that they use for dialysis is like, oh my god.
It's like what?
It's huge. Because like it has to be
imagine.
able to move blood like very quickly, so it's like a very large needle.
Yeah,
and
you can't be there 15 hours. You know what I mean? Like, if you're given blood, it takes a long time to like give that little bag of blood. You know what I mean? It takes a long.
Yeah.
So like a dialysis treatment, you know, you're taking all that blood and washing it and putting it back in. You can't be there like no 12-hour shift.
They treat it almost like it's an operation. Like when they're setting up the dialysis and putting it in your hand and shit, like they don't even let anyone be in the room because it's like that much of a thing that's being put into you.
Whoa! Goosebumps, man. My legs weak.
Legs weak, arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, you just gotta take care of yourself, man. That's why it's important to take care of yourself. It just takes a balanced diet, you know. Don't binge foods. You know what I mean? Don't binge foods. Have all you want of a type of food, but spread it out. You know what I mean? Have other things in between and lots of water in between too.
I don't know what it is. It's just like hospital settings. I don't like hospitals. And I don't have any I don't have any particular trauma with them, but it's just like it's such a scary place. It's like this is purgatory.
It can be. But there's a lot of bravery and strength that goes on there too, you know. And there's a lot of miracles that happen there too. Like, you know, like if you got into a car accident and they managed to save your life, you know what I mean? Like there's nowhere you'd rather be but a hospital. You know, like so it's like an airport. There's a vast range of emotions that happen there. There's hope, anger, joy, fear, concern, relief. You know what I mean? It's like an airport. There's so much coming and going of hearts and emotions there. I found it fascinating to ghost in between the rooms and hallways. You know what I mean? Like if it ever got uncomfortable, then I just wouldn't empty that shred bin. You know what I mean? I just do it the next week. You know what I mean? Like I made sure everything was done so it survived another week. You know what I mean? And I only had to do like 300 of them over the course of freaking 2 days. So, you know, if there was one that I just like, if they were really crowded and the doctors, or there was an emergency, you know, I wouldn't be like, excuse me, shred it. You know what I mean? Like, I would just move on to the next room, and they understood. They had 300 of them there. If one shred bin was full, they just go use the one in the next room over. It was fine. Your HIPAA documents are safe.
It's not something I really thought about, is the amount of shredded paper.
I think of the
Oh, yeah.
2 nights that I worked security at hospitals were probably some of the weirdest shifts that I ever had for security.
Oh, it'd be so spooky. I
I
couldn't
could
do that.
see.
It's like a horror movie.
Dude. Like, oh, okay. So did something happen?
Well, no. Like, both of them were because they were working on their fire panels, so the alarms were offline. And legally, if your alarm is offline, you have to hire someone to walk around and make sure there aren't fires. So that's what they hired us for.
Oh, okay.
But one of them was just like walking around the hospital. It was middle of the night, like all the lights were off in all the operating rooms and shit. The second one was, it was only a part of the hospital. They were building a new psych ward at the hospital, so I got to hang out in an unfinished psych ward for 8 hours.
Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, it used to be an orphanage. Like, oh my god, until the fire. You know, now it's a psych ward.
That'd be creepy.
Yeah. No, I have never. I love ghost stories. I love supernatural horror and stuff like that. Love Halloween. Love talking about all that stuff and listening to people's like testimony and their stories and ghost stories. Love all of that stuff. I have never in my life seen a ghost, but I guess it'd be like 2 years ago now when I was doing the Sacred Heart Hospital, old hospital, like one of the old. I think it was made in 1917, and they just kept adding to it. There were 2 instances where I felt like it's not like I looked at it and looked back at me. It's okay. So like, there's in the surgical ward. It's a whole floor, and then there's like a small area where all the actual surgery happens. They've got like 2 or 3 surgical rooms, but there's a whole rest of the floor that's all the logistical support for that. There's areas where they keep the sterilized, you got to put on all the gear and stuff when you go in there to keep everything sterile and germ free. And there was this hallway. It was like a square hallway, and in the middle of the square was a series of offices. And I would go around the square outside portion, and and I'd stop in each room and get it out, and I'd make the loop and then leave the way I came. And that area is pretty much like there's barely any foot traffic down there. And I was coming around the back end of it, and boy, I rounded a corner, and there was one of the gurneys that they roll out for surgery. And they roll you down to the surgical thing and stuff, and you're laid out on it, a stretcher gurney, whatever you want to call it. And man, when it's like a 90-degree turn into a blind corner. And I rounded the corner, it was just sitting there up against the window. And when I saw it, I thought for sure I saw like an old lady laying in it. And then when like I double taked and looked back, and I didn't see anybody there. And there was the only reason I thought it, because it was a visually quiet area. There was the green walls, the white like marble floor, and the window and the gurney, and there was nothing else. Like there wasn't like the color level wasn't loud. There wasn't a lot of noise so far as like color and texture. It was very plain. So to see something like, there was only like 3 colors in the whole thing and 3 patterns. So to see something different, it was very noticeable. And I jerked back, and there was nothing there. It was an empty gurney. And I'm like, okay, that could have been anything. But like, it really got me it spooked me for a second, and I thought about it all day. And then in the pediatrician's floor, the 6th floor of the older building, it's where they do all the kids' surgeries and things like that, kids with cancer and stuff like that. That's all done on one floor to kind of keep them separate from the adults and stuff. And that place is like a maze of like back hallways and rooms and stuff. You get totally lost back there where all the work happens outside of the lobby. And I had to have like a map that I hand drew to find my way to all the different shred bins through there. There was probably like 40 or 50 of them through on that floor alone. And so I'm going through, and there's all these people that are always there. And there was this one hallway that would just go down to a dead end. And the nurse manager, like the head nurse for that section, that was her office at the dead end. And so she had a shred bin down there that was all her own. And when I'd go down that hallway, I'd take off on that passage, go through the maze, and then there was just that hallway. And there was like 3 rooms on the left and 3 rooms on the right, and then hers was at the very end of the hallway. And that last 3rd room on the left, every time I would go there, I would slow down because I knew it was coming. There was nothing in there. It looked like a dentist chair and a window that looked out onto the city from the 6th floor. And every time I would go past that doorway, out of the corner of my eye, it would look like there was a kid looking out the window next to the blinds. Every single fucking time. It wasn't like it happened once or twice. It happened, and it got to the point where I was anticipating it. I would go to that hallway and like I tried to jump out and catch it, and nothing would be there. But if I just walked past it, it always looked like there was a kid there. And then one time before I left, I caught the head nurse there, and I'm like, yo, have you ever seen like a kid or like looking out the window there before? Like, and she just was, ha ha ha, and she laughed, and I laughed, and no one fucking said anything. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. She went back to what she was doing, and then like basically dismissed me by turning her back on me, and I left. And like that has fucked with me ever since. And that's the only 2 times I can ever say I felt like I may have seen a ghost. And the one with the kid was the most egregious one because it didn't happen 1 or 2 times. It happened like 15. Every time I went past that room, and there was nothing in there but carpet, a chair, and a countertop. It was a very small room. That's all that was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Got me every time. Never a person, never any like a bunch of clutter. Carpet, chair, walls, window. Kid. Ghost kid. That's the end of my story. So there's only 2 ones I have.
I personally am not like a believer in active hauntings, but I feel like maybe there could be some scientific phenomena, like what do they call it? Like if a place just has memory, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's not an actual entity there. There's not a person there. It's just the moment frozen in time.
Like the emotion absorbed into the walls. Who knows? I mean, I know people that think they've seen demons, so like they don't even, it's not even a maybe. Me, I'm a maybe because nothing reached out and touched me. You know, the temperature in the room didn't drop and I couldn't see my breath. It wasn't anything like that, but man, like the fact that it was a predictable pattern, that's
Right.
what started getting to me, is that I knew like I would be at the end of that hallway and I'd be like, I'm gonna see that shit out of the corner of my eye whenever I go by. I know for a fucking fact. And I would go by, I would see it, stop, look, nothing there. And I'm just like, oh my god, why does it fucking keep doing this? Every single time it would put all the hairs on my arms would jump up on end, man. Just that one room out of thousands in the hospital.
Can you make it the rest of the way so far, or do you need me to carry you more?
I think I can make it up there. Well, yeah, we'll see. I need to track it. I don't know why it's not tracking it.
When I was a kid, my dad's parents, my grandparents on my dad's side, they lived in this little tiny town out in northwest Texas called Childress. And like they just got a Walmart. Like it is super tiny town. And I mean, I must have been 6 years old. We were down there at their house and everybody was gone and they left me by myself there. And I turned on their TV and started watching Tales of the Crypt, right, with the Crypt Keeper and stuff like that from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I'm watching it. And I'm like, man, this is cool. No one can stop me, you know, because they wouldn't have wanted me watching that because it would have scared me. And I'm watching it and I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. And then it started getting kind of like spooky, like it was really starting to scare me. And like I hear a noise and I turn around and look behind me and I see this wisp of like white mist like curling and smoking, like you could see the kitchen from the living room, and there was like just like a little bar counter, so you couldn't like see anything in the kitchen, but you could see into the kitchen, but the bar counter cut off everything from like halfway down. and I'm looking at this wisp coming up from behind the bar counter. I'm like, oh my God, I'm looking at a ghost. And I was like frozen in fear. Like I couldn't move for like 30, 60 seconds, but it felt like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm just frozen in fear. And finally, like shakily legs, I get up and I go over and I look, and she was like steaming peas or something like that. And it was just on the other side of the bar counter. So I couldn't see it, but I could see like the little wisp of smoke coming through the top of the steamer, and that got me. I was totally convinced. I was I was mixed shook. I was like, I'm looking at a ghost right now, but I was.
I had moments like that when I was a kid. My sister had like this doll that would sing like a bath time song.
Yeah.
And I guess its batteries were getting low or whatever, and it would just like go off in the middle of the night. Be like, bath time bounce, love to like,
No.
like, oh no. And we'd like scream for dad to come in.
They shouldn't be set to autoplay whenever the batteries come back on. So it's like powering off and then back on, and it's doing its default run. You know what I mean? Like, that's horrifying.
There was a lot of that back then. A lot of battery-powered toys.
I mean, there's still a lot of battery-powered toys. It's just batteries have gotten a little bit better.
I guess, but
electronics have gotten better at just, it uses as much power as it can, and if it can't get enough power, it just like, nope.
No, yes, that's how it should be. Oh, I gotta move these things too.
We now have this extra base on the island that traps us because the bridges are out and the steel pipes factory.
Oh, do you have to go daily, you said?
Yeah, here in just a second I'm gonna have to go
he just has to go put the kid to bed. He'll be back.
Yeah, yeah, I ain't leaving.
He doesn't mean he has to stop streaming.
No.
You got me all reeled in with your spooky storytelling.
That's all you get. Now I'm leaving.
That's good stuff, though. I love it. Those are literally my only experiences. There's been plenty of times when I'm gone, I've been like, I've creeped myself out watching something or reading something. But those are the only times in my entire life I could say that I've had like ghostly experiences. And they were all like in the same year. You know, other than when I was 6, but that wasn't really a ghostly experience. I was just convinced that I was. But the only 2 times I've ever seen anything like that was when I was working at an old hospital. It was the only time. You got a dip? All right, no, all right, Dubs. You have a good. I almost called you Nips. I don't know why. He's gonna dip, Dubs. He's gonna nip out.
Nip Shadow.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for Nip Shadow. I got big nips. They're really big. They cast a shadow.
Lie.
I got
a
5
Nip
o'clock
Shadow
nipple
and
shadow.
Emerald Nipster.
Emerald Nipster? Oh, that's great. Nip Shadow.
Yeah. There's a clip of that. I remember.
Her nipples were so big, you could use them as sundials. I knew what time it was instantly. Tell time.
What was I doing before this moment? Oh, I was trying to get the cable layer. That's what I was doing. I want to buy one. I got the stupid one.
All right, I got all the blockage moved. I will be back here in just a little bit. Okay, guys.
All right.
Stay tuned for more stories from After Dark.
Stories from Daily. Rest in peace.
How do you turn your engine off? Do they have a thing for that?
I could have sworn they added an option for that. Because people kept requesting it.
Yeah, I thought they added it too. I'm gonna Google it.
I don't see an option anywhere.
Hold on your parking brake for 3 seconds.
That's obvious.
I'll be back.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get this. Oh,
The oranges up the stairs.
no, I don't know. Not do it. I think this is the right way. Hold on. Restore transformer stations. From there. To where? I don't know if I can get a power line down there. Why can't we just build elevated power poles?
That would make too much sense.
Why we have to go digging trenches through swamps? I don't know how to get the cable up there without tearing up this road.
It's not a good road anyway.
Okay, then I guess that's permission to destroy it. I just start laying cable without there being a power source? Be faster.
You can, yeah.
Cannot
It'll
break the
just turn
surface.
blue. It won't turn blue until... Oh no, you can't do it inside zones like that. Buildings and pavement and inside facilities
I
is
know
forbidden.
what I have to do. Okay. So I can't tear up this road. I think there's a
Where are
dirt
you
road.
going from? Where are you?
There's a power station next to me on the map. I don't know where here is.
The municipal transformer?
Yeah. I think there's a dirt road. If you zoom way in, it
Are
goes
you
down that
trying to
hill.
connect that one to the power line?
I am. Well, yeah, I think so.
That one's not the one that we need for the mission. Or is it? Oh, I thought we were going to the backup transformer up north. Good luck with that.
Well,
There is a road up there that goes down that hill, though. Like, it wouldn't be a super hard path.
Figured that was what it was.
Okay, we have 3 steel pipes in the recycling center.
Okay, so I'm here now. Hello, hi Bagel.
Oh, we're about to be murdered by a bagel.
No. Bagel is only murderous when the situation demands it. I think I just take this over. We were telling ghost stories earlier. Daily was telling ghost stories. Just popped in to say hi. I need to go to bed. Have a wonderful stream. Well, have a good night's sleep, Bagel. I really appreciate you stopping by. Night night. Dream of bagels.
And bagel knives.
Bagel knives.
With a trash man outside.
The trash man. He's coming for your garbage. Oh no. I had to double wrap that garbage bag. It was a situation.
Yes, because you're very aggressive when you take things out.
It was a disaster. There was trash everywhere. It was really bad. I know. I might be stuck, maybe. I don't know. Let's go this way. I've hit water. Oh, that's why. Okay, alright. I guess this is just how we're... Man. I've fallen. My engine is flooding. I take it on water. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Why did I do this to myself? My engine's flooded. Slow learner? What?
You get that trophy for flooding your engine 10 times.
It's like, wow, the game just insulted me. Well, damn it. I was thinking maybe I could... What if we put sand in the pit? And then put cable through the sand. Can we do that? Is that a thing? I think so. I'm gonna experiment. Someone's in my dump truck. Who is it?
I'm already dumping sand.
I can't believe. With my dump truck? With my dumpy? Hey, I'm breaking out the rusty one.
I'm almost done. You can have it now.
Well, I just do. Okay, fine. Hello, Reuben. Hi. I am still alive. I am still live. Of course. Until midnight. Until the clock strikes midnight. Like Cinderella. And then I have to go.
Then he turns back into a real boy.
I go a half demon to full human.
Gonna be a real boy, Geppetto.
Real guys scare you. I feel that.
Just the real ones, though.
Where am I taking the sand? I've already forgotten. Oh! Oh. Gotta take it back this way. I think. Wait. Someone else put markers down to help me, didn't they?
Sure, they're not just your old markers.
I don't know.
I didn't do it. Ghost markers.
It's the ghost of RoadCraft.
The ghosts of flooded engines past.
While you were gone, I got a trophy called Slow Learner. for
I
flooding my engine.
heard. Annie told us what it was for.
It was wow. Aw.
10 times? 10 times? I don't know, because I don't have that trophy. Sorry.
I actually had to like go grind for it because it's actually a little bit of a buggy trophy.
I had to grind for it.
Wow.
It's just too
No,
good.
all of
It's
us could
just
be
that
so good.
What's that like? Tell us what it's like from up there. Dude, the flooding in the middle, like when you pull the map out, like the center of this place is like underwater. What's up, Sleepless? Coming in with the Oat Redeem. Coming in with the Oat Redeem, live from the rocket chair.
Wow, that was really close to like a Sonic impression.
I thought he was going for Rowan.
There was a little bit of Rowan and a little bit of Sonic, not intentional, but yeah, it was like a Rowan cadence, but I didn't have his accent in there at all. True. Bust a sandwich. I need more sound redeems. I never have enough sound redeems. I need more sound redeems.
I think that was one that Larkin redeemed during one of your breaks. You had the alien heads up and like this scary music. And
The
it's
what
just
music?
you just like that scary, eerie space music.
Oh yeah, it was it's
And
the
then-
soundtrack from Mechanicum or Mechanicus. That's what it is. Super good.
And then that sound redeem came on. It was like, wow, this is humanity.
It really is. It really is. Just chilling right on.
This
Oh
is
no,
what
the
we're
road trip to
defending.
Boosie's is fantastic. What we got going on? We laying cable? Oh, did y'all finish that? No.
No.
Yeah. No.
He has to drop some sand to get past a certain part.
Oh, I think I see the flooded cable layer out there. 'Cause it's like, it looks like it's underwater.
I am
Yep.
just laying some asphalt to improve this route so we can get our concrete slabs since it's still failing.
I will say, at least the steel barriers are low to the ground. In SnowRunner, they were high. And I always got stuck on them. Okay. One here.
Going any active source to the municipal station transfer. Where are you trying to hook that place to?
There's a
Oh,
power,
the power
line.
line?
Yeah.
Have you tried taking it up that hill and around that flooded area? Like just north, just like literally like above the rocks, like going up and around and then down.
I was trying, but I tipped over.
You know what? I'm gonna get another cable layer, and I'm gonna start from the
From the other side?
yeah, and see if I can meet down onto your line.
Good luck.
Thank you.
It
We're all
doesn't need
counting on
luck.
you.
This is your last chance.
Have you seen his luck with those whiffs on 94% chance to hit? Like,
Hey, we were nailing them today, dude. Like we hit like 73% plus on like a dozen shots in a row, which is just like, and they were all crucial. Like it is 73 and XCOM is like 10%. It's like you're guaranteed if it's like 72% chance to hit, you're gonna miss that MFer. And we nailed like 8 or 9 in a row, and I'm like, oh, thank God, thank God.
Honestly, that's
The
like
Vegas odds.
back when Civilization used percentages for combat. It was not like that.
Mhm.
Like, I know Civ 4 did. I don't know if the other ones did.
What? Which game? Oh, Civ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Civ 4. I think it was Civ 4 that did that.
I'm just gonna bury this cable layer. This is its resting place now.
Is it the Rusty?
I can't remember. I don't think. No, I see red. Okay. Where's the sand quarry, though? Isn't it, like, really far? No. I'd have to go back up the hill to get sand. No. I don't know if this is the way. It's like, there's that, or I can just start cutting down these trees. It's just such a narrow pass.
I might be able to connect it. I might be able to connect it either. I'm coming down to see if I can accomplish that right now.
It's also pretty easy to get through trees. You can just ram them.
Oh, I'm stupid. There's a road. Is that what you were talking about, Daily?
Let me look over on yours real quick.
I'm just gonna, like, light it up with flags. There's a road that goes up through here. The path.
Unclear. Unclear. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys.
Oh, I didn't know you were coming here.
Yeah, just heading down. This is the fastest route down.
So, knowing that, I might go down there. I think I can do it.
Where's that power?
Oh.
Need this one right here. Take a right.
Oh, why are my controls inverted? Why is there a horizontal inversion?
If you go in reverse, it inverts the controls until you start
there.
moving forward again.
God, it was literally the Viva La Dirt League skit. I love how easy it is to reference them for everything. It just goes to show they know their material.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh. It's getting stumpy out here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stumps. Okay, so I just need to pick this up and then turn.
Can I get? Oh, never mind. Disregard. Here.
The way. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. This is not.
Can you scoot your dumpy out of the way? You know what? I might be able to get around to help you see. Bam, done. Done. Power should be restored. It's not quite connected at the very end. You can finish it off right now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just you just need one little touch from the road onto the actual objective.
You'll have to ask SOCAR twice to touch dumpies.
Touch those dumpies. Get all up in that dumpy.
Well, if I can. Come on. I took a wrong turn and went the wrong way, and now I have to turn around. That's the whole thing.
There you go, bust it open. Oh, you forgot to turn on the thing. Go back.
Straight down here.
Look, open up your chill for a second, Soker.
My what?
Open up the electricity thing so you can see.
Oh
What
yeah,
needs
the
to be
cable
connected?
layer. Right. Oh, it seems to be going blue all the way up.
Yeah, like look at the map.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I've
I
done
see
it
what you're
except for
saying.
the I connected into your line, but your line doesn't actually reach the objective, which is where you started at the objective.
I gotta do things in the most inefficient way.
It's alright. You got
It's the scenic route.
the scenic route.
I always tease him because whenever I ask him to do something, he always finds the most complicated way to try and do it.
It's alright.
Oh yeah, it's literally just like right there. Can I break? I will break you. There.
Nice to you.
All I did was slam it down once and it worked.
Dunk it.
But that's done now, right?
So
Now this one.
restore the transformer stations near the railway station. There was another part to that, and Kelly didn't inform us about it.
How dare she?
Oh, there's like several stations. It's not just one.
It's probably one of those incremental missions where you don't get the next one until you complete the first one.
Restore the transformer stations near the railway stations. Back up and probably the industrial. There's only. Hey, we can run that. It's easy. We can run that from the main power substation.
Well, there's that
that.
road. Although I think that's one of Annie's roads, so maybe it will still cross over it.
We'll find out.
Otherwise,
Not really another. There's not really another way.
yeah.
I think he determined that you can't, like, dig through a paved road,
Asphalt.
but if you just go up next to it and then start on the other side, I think it was enough to make it across.
We'll try it. We'll try it for sure.
Okay. So I need to go down this hill.
I'll tell you what, Sokar, I'll start from the top and meet you in the middle.
Okay.
How about
You start for the main power,
Hey,
or
can we get rid of all the flags real quick? All the blue
Yeah.
flags. Get rid of a couple of mine too that I had there. Got a bunch of them near the main power substation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking if you want to go to like you leave the main power station and go like here and then up to like here.
okay,
And I'll come down from this backup one, the objective. I'll come down from like here to like here, and maybe I'll meet you like here somewhere, and we'll see if we can
Okay.
connect them together.
we really need like a Microsoft Paint, just like arrows.
Dude, I bust out paint on my stream. I will not hesitate to bust out paint on my stream. I will not. Oh, I was drawing. I was drawing the diagram of the Tyranid invasion into the Imperium of Mankind on paint the other day. It was good.
Wow, history lessons on Warhammer with Daily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to bust out the bulletin board.
Oh, I like having someone like you around to like break down some of that more convoluted sci-fi lore. You have a way of you can like simplify things and get people interested. You're really good at doing that.
I try, and especially with the sci-fi stuff because I'm passionate about it. I try to make it as fun for other people as it is for me, and it's real easy to lose people in the weeds. You know what I mean? Like all it takes is one or two strung together words, and you've lost their focus. I try to keep that fun. Know when to shorten it up. But it's only because I love the materials so much. Like that's really just because I love the materials so much.
I don't think Annie or I would have shown any remote interest in XCOM before came along.
Sometimes, and I
Well,
learned this with
For me,
MMOs.
it
Sometimes
wasn't so much the like lack of understanding. It's like I had a completely wrong perception of what XCOM even was.
sometimes you need that person to show you how to have fun playing it. You know what I mean? Like, because some of these games are so obtuse, it's not immediately obvious where the fun is, and it just takes someone. You just lay eyes on somebody having fun playing it, and you're like, oh, you know, I could totally get into that.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
I
I've
used
had
to
people say that about
Go ahead.
my games that I stream.
Yeah. If you're
I'll
having
just
fun,
play
fun is
something
contagious.
weird, and they're into it.
I used to not know how to. I couldn't find the fun in playing solo in an MMO. Like I had to have Ultima Online levels of diplomacy and you know drama going on in order to think I was playing an MMO. And then my old roommate Shane, like he would play with me, but he pretty much just kept to himself, and he loved like tracking numbers and things like that. And he would get on like WoW, and he would just play by himself, man. He loved going out and just immersing himself and running the numbers, and seeing if he can get more damage out of a weapon. And he just loved it all day long. He'd sit there with his notebook and do it up. And then if he had to go do a dungeon, he'd be like, Lee, you want to go run this dungeon? I'd be like, yeah, man, come on. Or if I asked for help, he'd come help me or whatever. But I didn't get it until I'd sit down. We'd be smoking a bowl or something like that, chilling out. And I watch him play, and I'm like, that looks like a lot of fun. I should play, but it's like I play that game. Like, why am I not having that fun with that game? And then like after I watch him, I'm like, okay, I see where the joy is, and now I really like. I can totally play an MMO solo and find just a different level of fun than playing with other people.
I used to pester Annie for like playing stuff like Power Wash Simulator, and Farming Simulator, and all that. It's like, how
Those
can
are
you
games
have
that are
joy out of something that looks like a chore? I don't get it. But then, then I got
Those
it.
are definitely games that are not obviously fun, right on the nose. You got to have the right mindset coming into games like that. It's like it it's the project. You know what I mean? It's like seeing a project come to fruition.
Yeah.
That's where the joy is.
It's teaching you how to look at something and finish it in bite-sized
Yes.
pieces.
The many small steps that make up the whole. That's one of the. I've probably said it before. When I think one of the most brilliant aspects of the human mind that a human mind can do is to take something that's huge and break it down into smaller, manageable pieces, and then eventually accomplish the whole through time, patience, and perseverance.
That's something I actually have struggled with a lot in my life. Is I get very easily intimidated by like long-term projects. I don't like them. I'll just look at them and be like, wow, how is that going to get from this state to a complete state? And playing games like that actually helped me a lot.
Yeah,
You
you
lose a
learn, you
lot of that.
learn, you grow as a gamer in a sense, and as a person, really. You learn different kinds of enjoyment, more refined or different forms of enjoyment that you wouldn't as a kid with a low attention span.
So these kind of games, I think, are more than entertaining. They're kind of character building.
Yeah, in a way, I can totally see it. They teach you patience, which is a virtue. Absolutely.
It's
All right, let's
like
see if we can connect these two right here.
Power Wash Simulator. I got into that because I watched Markiplier play it.
Oh.
It's similar low attention span man. So like I
Are
could
you going back up to
understand.
connect to the blue?
Yeah, because I didn't
Good.
finish it. But he started describing it in that way. And it helped me a lot better. A lot more. It's like
There's
getting into
there's something to be said for a slow burn game. You know, that's like
yeah.
that's a different kind of thing where the joy comes in increments, but it leaves you something. You can't do it all in one sitting, and it leaves you something to look forward to.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you think of those kind of games as like, this is a campaign. I'm not going to get this done today. But that's the joy of it. Then it's like, oh, okay, I know what this is about now. Because, like, I'm familiar with playing a lot of Paradox games. Like Stellaris, EU4, Crusader King, stuff like that. And it's kind of a weird analogy, but, like, games like that, comparing that sort of long form to these chore-based games, it helped me understand it better that way.
And I like some of those games because you can break them up into little pieces. Like, if I get tired or want to go do something else, like, I can just stop. Whereas, like, when you play a game like Stellaris, it always feels like, oh, I can't stop because then I'm going to forget everything I'm doing and then the save file is just going to be complete waste. Like, I have to
That's
finish
definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing. You kind of got to like laser focus on those games.
Oh yeah, those factory games.
Oh yeah, trying to remember like what you. That's why I have the logs, because I'm usually playing like 5 or 6 games like that at the same time, and I have to have the logs to remember where I left off, of what I was doing. And if I can remember what I was doing, my system that I have for organizing things, I can rely on that because that will always be the same. But remembering the little details of what I was trying to accomplish, I can't remember, because there'll be 7 or 8 things that I'm juggling at once throughout like 5 or 6 games. I just can't remember all that, man. So I got to have a log for each game, and it helps me immensely. Otherwise, it's too intimidating. I got a Baldur's Gate 3 game that I didn't make a log for, and now I'm going to have to start it over again. And it's going to be like the 4th time I've started over Baldur's Gate 3, and I haven't even gotten past Act 2 yet. And like now I'm just like, well, I'm just going to not play it for another 2 years. You know, and come back to it fresh again, because I keep seeing the beginning over and over and over again, and it's cheapening the effect.
I would do that with a lot of 4X games, though. Cringe as it is, I would role play a little bit, like Rome Total War. I'd have my logs of like, oh, the Empire expanded this way and did this, and so then I could come back to it and be like, oh, this is what I was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The flooding has destabilized the soil in the
I really want to do
industrial
a.
sector. Building roads on it
We'll have to
is
look
not
into
a great
doing
idea.
a co-op
But
Total
there is
War
no
game,
railway
whether
track,
it's
so the
co-op
plan is to build a road
Warhammer
over it.
3 or
That should
co-op
start
Rome Total
convoys to
War
production
remastered
facilities
or
without too much
whatever. We
trouble.
gotta try out
And
a
there's
co-op
something else you can do if you
co-op
have the
campaign.
time.
Those are
Deliver steel
good
tubes to
fun.
production facilities and install the
Yeah, I've
strength
never
in
known
place near the
anyone who was
industrial base.
interested in them
If
in
you
those
do
kind of
that,
games,
we can
so
allocate
I've
you
never
more
had the
support on your
opportunity.
operations there. Never say
It's cool
no
because
to
we
more
both pick a
support,
faction.
right?
Sorry. We both pick a faction, and you know, like Rome Total War. Like, I might start out as Rome, right? Freaking Julii, right? You might start out as Scotland, so you're going to start out on the other side of the map, right? But together we got to accomplish our conquest objectives. You know, it has a list of them. You know, so many territories, specific ones, and we'll have a series of victory conditions that we work on over time. And so, like, even though I won't be able to send you backup for a long time because you're on the other side of the map, you do your thing, I'll do mine. We can still coordinate, and then when it goes into combat, I can assign troops. Like, if I'm fighting, if the Julii are fighting, you know, the Germanic tribes or whatever, when I get into a combat, I can be like, all right, here, I'm going to assign you. You're in charge of the archers, and I can give you control of the archers. Like, it'll give you control on your UI for the archers, and I'll handle like the infantry and the cavalry or something like that. And it lets us do these large scale wars, helping each other a lot more. And then when you get into your fights, you can assign me troops just for that battle, and it's a real blast. And then when you go out to the campaign map, out to the meta game, we work together. Or if we pick factions that are close to each other, it's super easy to work together. Because, you know, you can both bring your armies up on one enemy, and then they start forming their alliances against you. And it also lets you, if you find it too easy, it lets you kick up the difficulty a little bit and try. Games, and the Total War games are very good about not just becoming cheaper because you raise the difficulty. Like, the AI gets a little bit smarter, and the units are controlled a little bit better, etc. They make smarter, more savage moves on the campaign map. They're not as dumb. But it's a fun experience.
I had no idea that that the campaign was co-op. I was aware that like battles could be, but like I didn't know about that. I'm not sure how that works.
What, the map stuff?
Yeah, like the campaign map being co-op, because like it's turn-based.
Well, but you remember, like, it cycles through everybody's turn. Like,
right.
You go, and then you hit end turn, and then up at the top of the map where the compass is in this game, it starts going through everybody's house sigil, and the computer's simulating all their turns. And it even, if you got view on the map, the Fog of War, you actually see them doing their things. And so what'll happen is, I'll be Julii in this example again. I go, I hit end turn, you know, we fight some battles, and you control my archers for me. I do whatever. I hit in turn, and then there go the Scipii, there go the Brutii, and the Germanic tribes, and blah, 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 until it gets to Scotland. And then it stops, and now it's your turn. And I can come watch you move your units, or I can just, like, look at mine. You know what I mean? I can look at mine and stuff like that. I can go over the map, and since we're on the same team, I can see your Fog of War. So I can watch you move your units around, and, you know, we're talking in Discord the whole time, so it's not like I'm just twiddling my thumbs or whatever.
Yeah. I used to play cooperatively with Annie and would drive Annie crazy because I would take too long.
What game?
I think it was Stellaris, wasn't it? Or was it Civ?
I don't know if we ever played Stellaris together.
It might have been Civ.
Civ has a good co-op. I think I played co-op Civ like one time, and it was fun.
I would just like deliberate, and Annie would be like, "Are you done?" Hold on, it needs to be perfect.
I think you can also turn on options where there's a timer for turn, so the other player can't spend forever. It's in case you play versus modes. So we got the cable laid here. Is there another part? Yeah, it looks like it.
was trying
Oh,
to
a
bring
side
this,
mission too.
bring this generator down because, you know, Kelly wants us to steal more generators. But
Thief.
this is just a scout vehicle.
Gotta build
And
a
it can do it.
road.
It's just slow.
That road needs the dozer out near the where the rail cars were to get some of the rocks out of the way.
Talk about this road that goes along the railroad tracks.
Yeah. There's a couple of rail cars out
I
there
see
that
'em.
I already
Yeah,
pulled
yeah,
off
yeah,
the
yeah.
road, but there's a bunch of rocks there that are still
I
kind of
see. Yeah, okay.
covering everything.
I'll get on that.
If I had known they were gonna make us build a road there, I would have finished clearing the rocks out of the way.
No, you're good. I'm on it. I'm gonna look at the rocks right now.
You know what I wish was co-op? Doom.
Sure, there's a
That'd be
mod.
fun. I know, like, I think it was Doom 64 that had co-op.
Doom 64 was a good version. I think the only thing that suffered on Doom 64 was the music. I don't think they had the same music.
Where?
We've been trying to watch the Game Grumps play some of that new Doom Dark Ages. And we can't tell if they're just like playing on a really easy difficulty or if it's just like a really boring game.
I thought it was
the enemy reaction times are so slow. It's like
I got kind of hyped for it, but I waited for the reviews and then I watched a lot of it, of other streamers playing it, and it just didn't look. I don't know if it was the weapons or what. It looked like a fine game. It looked like a good 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 video game, but it didn't have those real tight corridors that Doom can have, like because Doom, like, a lot of times you're in a facility, you know what I mean? It's like you're going through these facilities and stuff like that. And it was very like open map, and you're sprinting across big wide open areas. And I guess it gives you bigger enemies to fight and stuff like that. But it seemed like a lot of color-coded active parrying, and it was a different game. It was a very different game than standard Doom.
There was a big guy.
I understand why they did that, because it is meant to be a prequel before he has like a lot of those abilities, and it's like they can't make it too close to the other games, but God, it just,
and that's fine, but it didn't get my money.
Slow.
Yeah, it's definitely sort. Well, it's like, you know, okay, they're shooting at you, and you got to wait to react, and it's like, oh, here comes all the red orbs, and then the one green orb, and then you got to get the shield out, and you got to active parry on the green orb, and then you can counteract with the shield as a buzzsaw, and you throw that there, and then you hit him with a mace and pull yourself in and bust him with the shield. But it's like, and that's cool and all, but I mean, that's not Doom, dude. That's not what Doom is. Like, that's not what Doom is. Doom, you got like the quad rocket launcher out, and you're busting them in the face with the super shotty in a tight hallway where you're spinning and dodging each other. And you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's a fun game, but I am not paying $70 for that. I might try it if it goes on sale for like $10, but like that's really all. I have $10 worth of interest. $10 worth of interest.
Well, like, you mentioned like they had some big enemies. I remember there was a sequence I was watching. There was a really large enemy coming towards the player, and the way you would kill it is by being on a stationary turret the whole time. Just like
a stationary turret.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I hated it.
Kind of like the BFG at the beginning of the game, that everyone's like, why didn't you let me actually fire the BFG? You just made it a fucking cutscene.
Made it a button. There's so many cutscenes as well. It was like, wow, this cutscene. Doom was all about getting into the action.
It looked like the story might have been decent, but I couldn't ever hang around. It seemed like every time I turned to watch somebody play it, they were just running through a big wide open area. blocking
There
Sif with their
was-
shield and then throwing it in reverse. That was like all I ever really saw was
The
shield
Captain
blocking,
America.
throwing, and running. Yeah, it was Captain America running, and that's fine, but that's not $70 fine. That's like $14.99 fine.
There was another thing that kind of threw us off when the Game Grumps were playing it. When they completed a chapter, it kept throwing them back to the main menu, and you had to go select the next
Yeah.
chapter. It's like,
Really?
It was
that's
so weird.
Like,
It's very
why?
Yeah,
annoying.
that's a decision. Yeah, that's somebody made that decision.
It also doesn't have the original, like, doesn't have Mick Gordon doing their soundtrack like the from Doom 2016.
Yeah, I heard the soundtrack suffered.
I miss it. I miss that industrial goo 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 goo.
It's actually a time when the treaded bulldozer, you can put it to manual grader control, and it does the arrowhead formation on the love you baby, the arrowhead formation on the shovel, and it's like actually super handy. I'm able to like go down the middle and just the rocks parted like water off to the side.
Moses has nothing on that vehicle, is what you're
That's
saying?
right. That's right. Moses.
I'm trying to figure out how am I get up there.
Oh, that. Yeah, I keep forgetting that upgraded dozer has that ability.
Yeah, it was.
should go.
I hadn't ever really found a use for it until like it came to pushing rocks out of the way. Actually,
There's a couple more rocks further down next to the water that are like slightly in the path.
oh, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Okay, I think I know what to do now.
All right, that should be good. I should probably go park the bulldozer.
You can put it at either end.
Oh, at either end. Okay, yeah, cool, cool.
Okay, I think is that no. Okay.
Oh, you're going across the only path in there for now. Till we get
It-
the concrete factory, we can't build bridges.
Yeah. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's bad.
The part right next to the facility is the deepest part.
I'm not moving. Maybe a little bit. Wow. Okay. All right.
All right. These 18-wheelers can easily complete this
recover.
path now.
I can't do this. I thought I could do it.
Good, good, good.
I'll just. I'll just take the road. Highway. I don't know why there's a base on that island. Can't get off of it.
Well, there are 2 bridges there that we just need to build.
Yeah, I guess in
that
the long
go
term.
both directions. And there's 4 concrete slabs.
Oh, once we rebuild this pump station, it'll probably drain this lake out. This newly formed lake around this busted up town. Might find some toys, toy cars, Tonka trucks.
I don't think we found any on this map yet.
will unearth an ancient alien artifact that changes the course of history forever.
That'd be cool.
Then break the vase next to it. I'm actually a little surprised it's having us just pave over the railroad.
Surprised at what?
It's having us just pave over the railroad.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, they just paving over the railroad tracks? It's like, yup, they sure are.
That'll
No
be a
mass
very
transit here.
helpful road, though.
Yeah, it's a straight shot from the production facility to the railway station. Damn it.
Because we do have the other industrial base over there, so once we build that bridge that connects the industrial base to this road we're building, like, it's going to be a breeze getting things done.
Where's the... Okay, oh, I see the industrial base. I need to
It's
go
on that
there.
island that's isolated.
Yeah, it's about to save me a long trip. I was going to head to... just going to roll the mobile spawn point up to that... Just to the east, across the river from the industrial base, is that backup pump station. The two Kelly generators are there.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully
The
this
crime
gives us, like,
generators.
that's the main thing we need is the concrete slabs facility to unlock, because once that unlocks, we can build those two bridges, and then this map just became a whole lot easier.
The Kelly generators. It's like she has
the
to hook
crime
up to them
generators.
to
She
reach
does.
maximum power.
She does. That's how she stays. That's how she stays in power. They
It's
would have
like
fired her a long time ago, but she keeps providing.
Kerrigan from StarCraft or something. Okay. Hope I can get up there. Okay, I finally got to the generator. Kelly wants so badly.
Oh shit! There's a bridge out right here. I'm gonna have to go
On the
long way.
island, yeah, both of the bridges are out. The only path off the island is to the south.
How did you get here?
There's like...
Oh, you took that southern path. Oh.
Yeah, there's like
I couldn't get across it.
some high
had to
sand
recover.
that is crossable in the right vehicle.
Hopefully this
No, it's
treaded
fine.
mobile wait, do I need the mobile spawn?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll try to
jeez.
take the mobile spawn out there.
Where are you taking
Yeah, I heard you
it?
talk about the bridges, but I hadn't put it together. What's that?
Where are you taking it?
I'm gonna take it up to the backup pump thing because there's 2 generators that we got to get, and that way I can
okay.
run one generator out with the heavy crane and then quick travel back up there and grab the other one.
I think Sokar's already up there for one of them.
Yep, I finally got up here.
So there's only one
Did he
left.
take the mobile spawn base? Because
No,
if he
he just
didn't, it
took a-
doesn't help me.
Nope, it's just me.
He just
Oh, so
took
I
the
can just
truck to
drive my
load
own
in.
thing up
Yeah,
there.
you just need to get one.
Well, now
So
we're running
SoCar has the
Vegas
second
odds
one.
on whether or not SoCar is going to get that generator all the way to its location without flipping.
I will. Don't worry.
I believe. I'm going to take my super heavy crane and not my mobile list. No pressure.
The AI got stuck on another rock.
Yo. Oh, on the on that train track?
Mm-hmm.
No. No, it's fine. Don't look.
Doesn't sound very fine.
It's look. No, I'm fine. If you're looking at the stream right now, you see a totally upright truck, actually. Totally,
Makes me laugh
completely.
because I'll flip over to SoCar's tab on my laptop, and it'll be like whatever it was. Like he'll be driving a car from like the last time I was there,
Shit,
and then like and then it'll update and it'll go from everything is
No.
fine to completely like Yamcha'd out in his vehicle on the side. You know?
No, God, no.
And then it just went to a commercial break. It was like we're experiencing technical difficulties.
I'm so upset. It took me so long to get up here. Oh.
If you're not far, I can scoop you back up.
Well,
Oh
I do have a
shit.
scout vehicle. The, like, mini crane mule vehicle, it's very bouncy. But when it goes
Oh, the
down
Palamute or
hills...
whatever it is?
No, the cargo crane.
Oh, the one that the anti-flooding one with the top the high exhaust.
It's like one of the first ones you get. It just bounces. And that's what happened. I went down this hill and I was bouncing.
All right, well, I'm coming up in the super heavy, so if you don't have it up here in about 3 minutes, I'll help get you up.
I could use...
I wonder if this is Unreal 5 or if they made their own engine for this.
I don't know.
Because it's like just the other games they're coming out with, Docked, and the truck simulator, the American truck simulator, European truck simulator game, Road Kings or whatever. They're like they're leaning heavy into whatever this game engine is because it's like the same textures and tile sets and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if they made their own game engine and are just utilizing it for the cash. Smart move if so.
The scout vehicle's
One
not
of the
cutting it.
one of the best game engines that never got used was Metal Gear Solid 5. That game engine, like Kojima had that thing made from scratch, and it runs so well, and it's so optimized, and it's so great for stealth and combat and hand-to-hand, and it looks good and it plays good. And then he left the company after that, and like Konami just like grounded the engine completely, and like they could have made so many cool games off that game engine, and it just went in the dumpster.
A lot of companies don't actually like maintaining their own game engines because it comes at a high cost. So like even if it is really good, it's like they don't like to justify the expense of maintaining it.
That was what they were saying about Kojima, is that everything he did costed a lot of money. Because he would just insist on perfection from everything. That was one of Konami's big complaints about Kojima. But Kojima makes products and franchises that last decades, you know?
I
Bring
bring the
that
mobile
cheap,
base
fast
up there.
pachinko money. I can pick you up. I'm here.
Are you?
Yeah. You gonna pick me up? You gonna pick me up? You gonna pick me up?
Puppies? Oh.
All right, you want to get in your vehicle?
Yeah.
In the future, I would recommend taking the super heavy crane and just carrying it in the air.
You know, probably. But in my hubris, I thought I knew better.
This is the truck of yesterday. Its time has passed.
Oh. There we go. Whoa, we're like magnetized. What is happening?
I set you on top of the homunculus is forming. I set you on top of my anchors, and then pulled my anchors in. Can you move?
Let's see.
No. There you go. Perfect.
Nose down in the dirt. Face down, ass up. I
Are you
can't
going?
move.
Are you going downhill? Is that your plan?
Uh,
Are you going downhill?
yeah. Trying.
You got it? Look, you got it.
Going down. Bouncing around.
You got it. Don't fall over.
Wait,
Yeah, get those anchors ready.
whoop.
Dude, they're the right side up anchors. They're good. All right. I believe.
Some precarious the slopes here. Okay, I need to
Oh, nice. Good job, Annie.
turn towards the dam, I believe. Let me double check where I'm taking this. Yeah. Okay. So I need to turn this way. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm out of the worst of it. I can just keep calm,
Still, that
carry
thing's
on.
heavy, man. You're like digging trenches where you drive.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I can't stop bouncing all over. Okay, now we're on an actual road. Stay on target. Okay, I'm park here and check my map. I gotta take this to... Okay. The main power station, I think would be a good reference. So how do I get there from here? Go through the steel pipes, go through all that. West side of the map?
Side.
Maybe. I think so. I think it's how I gotta do it. So I need to turn here.
Trying to find the safest way down there. Hey, Sokar, can you hold there for a second? I think you're right. I want to. I'm on my way now. I got the other one. I just want to follow you.
Escort.
Yeah. Because both that way I don't have to finagle a path through as well. Only one of us has to do that, and then I can also I can super heavy crane things if they go sideways.
You anticipate me failing?
No. Stranger things have happened. Trust but verify. That's what Reagan always said.
Hmm.
Oh, I can see how you clonked out coming down this hill, man. There's just like a drop where you just like face plant. Oh, and then you go sideways. Yeah, I could totally see why you flipped here.
When I worked for my dad, like carrying water heaters and stuff, I remember him telling me once, he was like, "I love you, son, but I don't trust you."
Wow. Thanks,
because
Dad.
because I was a little clumsy.
Yeah, I mean, like,
double, triple check because you knew how I was.
It's all right. It's all right. Everybody's got their strengths and weaknesses, you know. Things you got to watch out for. I definitely have my bimbo moments. Like, if I'm not like super locked into what I'm doing, then I'm like not really paying attention at all. I don't have a very consistent medium in that sense. But whenever I take something seriously, I'm like super locked in. And I can usually identify something that's gonna like not hold my attention, and I take notes. I'm a big note taker. Write down things. All right, I'm coming up.
Man, I wish we could just like break this door off. There's like a hill outside here that this door won't open all the way because of it. Like just poorly placed.
Oh, Cash just got my character from Tales. My favorite character. All your party members that you get. I got her up on the laptop right now. I was like, you haven't even found my favorite character yet. She goes, oh really? I'm like, oh yeah, you'll know it when you see it. She's muted right now, but I guarantee you she's probably like, oh, this is the one. Because I know she'd probably be like, Graham would love this.
It's so funny when your partner just like
She
knows you that well.
It's a tall, blonde, and full plate mail with gold trim, like gold filigree. And her weapon is a large tower shield, and that's it. There's no accompanying other weapon. She just beats your ass with her shield.
Just a Cerberus of Tarth. Just a giant.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's exactly right. Giant horse of a fucking woman, but she has like integrity and honor and wears full plate mail. Like she's comfortable in it. I love Brianna Tarth. She's a great character.
She was a cool character, yeah.
I wish she had gotten with freaking Jamie, and Jamie could be so lucky.
I like that she survived, though.
Jamie liked his incest more.
Jamie was cursed with that shit, man. I felt bad for him. He couldn't like he knew what he had to do and he knew what was right, but he just like I love my sister. You know, like he goes and he knew it was wrong. He's like, man, you know, it's a problem. I know, but it is what it is. I wish I could turn it off, but I can't.
That show was so morally gray. It was very well written. Made you feel sympathy for characters that were
It did.
all kinds of messed up.
It's like, does a dude who's into incest with his terror bad sister, should he not be allowed to like fight for humanity up at the North Wall, you know, as a great warrior? Or is he just like he doesn't have the right to do that? We kind of need every hand we can get, you know, which is ironic because Jamie was missing a hand, but there was a lot of morally gray questions going on. Like, does one bad flaw totally eliminate a person's value? That's a real question that like we need to be asking ourselves nowadays, because nowadays people are way too judgmental. Everybody's flawed.
Well, I guess as long as those flaws are not crutches that hurt anyone. You're
Yeah,
still
and it's very helpful
useful.
if you can identify them and realize their flaws and try to at least improve. You know what I mean? That's helpful. Recognize your flaws. Don't lie to yourself. You know what I mean? That you don't have them.
Yeah, you gotta know yourself. The light parts and the dark parts.
Game really reminds me of when I was working at the salvage yard sometimes, man. Like what we're doing right now, like me and a coworker be like, yeah, we need to take a couple trucks up to here and pick up these parts and bring them over to here. And we'd be out in like the backwoods of Alabama, like picking up heavy ass engines and loading them carefully. And then we'd follow each other down through some back highways and shit. Like literally what we're doing right now.
And the instructions they give you are just like, when you hit the second mailbox on the left next to the old tree.
That's exactly right. Some annoying chick from work's calling you on the phone, telling you what to do. Like it's too real. It's too real.
It seems we're missing a barge. The flooding swept it away
Speaking
before
of.
anyone could unload the cargo. Don't you hate it when
Hey, you called?
Anywho, the cargo happened to contain materials for the drainage system repairs. Go check out the port. See if you can spot any cargo. Because without,
Her accent came in so strong with that first line. Seems we're missing a barge.
Yeah, they must have paid their Chat GPT sub. Got the full accent.
Buckle up. We have a few new things to do. First, we need the cargo from the barge, the one that washed away upriver. I know, inconvenient. If you could search for it to the north of the port, along
There might be some dead people on the barge that need rescuing, but if you can look after it, that'd be fine.
Kindly offered us the use of their navigation equipment. We'll need that so we can open the port for incoming
God, all she does is steal from people.
I know.
All you need to do is drive it to the port.
Oh yeah, some fishermen loaned it to us. What were their names, Kelly?
While you're at it,
What were their names? Oh, it was John and Timothy.
I think it's time I tell you. I'm the head guild master of the Thieves Guild.
They call me the Google Maps killer. I find people on Google Maps and I send them out and steal their shit. You've been my pawns this whole time.
As jaded as I am, it brings a tear to my eye.
I don't believe anything brings a tear to your eyes.
Let's SoCar scout this out. I saw you struggle through that flooded area. I was like, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go the other way.
I'm like Rowan trying to go through the water. Adventurer, if you go through there, you'll drown. Oh,
Oh, dude. It's just a little puddle. That's actually a good episode. Or when the tree is falling in the middle of the road and it's like, oh, we can never get around that.
yeah. These are very analogous to RoadCraft, SnowRunner. Okay, I don't know which slot this goes in.
I'm gonna drop this one right here.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
I think
Oh no,
they're
I was
identical.
tracking mine, and that one was lit up, so that's why I went to it. If you see a
Oh,
see a
yeah,
yellow
that's-
box, drop it in it.
It's not lit up for me. I'm
Are
also
you
not tracking it. Yeah. There we go. Can this extend that far? It's not a super heavy crate, is it?
It looks like you're in a fight over there, man. Like you're grappling with somebody.
A medieval duel. There's this channel, I forgot the name of. I hope I can find them again. Where they're like really dedicated to their craft and they practice sword fighting and stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now
And
you've drained the water from
they'll
the
do like
flooded settlement.
reenactments.
No easy feat, by the way. Next thing to do is plot a route to the main power substation.
And it's so
repair it.
interesting because
Shouldn't be
like
too hard, right? For you, at least.
so many of those brawls end up in just like two dudes on the ground just fists with each other. Like they drop their weapons because they lose their weapons in the fight.
Is it medieval style?
Yeah, but they try to do it
Yeah,
authentically. Like
there's,
this is how knights actually fought.
It's cool they have a
So-
channel for that. There's a an organization in America called the SCA, and I'm sure there's other ones like this. But down here, the big one's called the SCA, and they're a medieval reenactments. I guess it's a word you could use, but basically they take the country and they divide it up into territories. And there's like a lord and a lady of each one, and then there's a king overall. And they got their own little things they do, and they come together and they have events. And then once a year, they have this event called Gulf Wars. And they have they bought a bunch of cheap land, like actually now it's probably like 30 years ago, out in Mississippi, right? Just back forest, thick as hell, right? Nothing around. And over these 30 years, like they've built like palisades and wooden walls. They've got a tavern out there, and it's like a project that they've all been working on forever.
Oh,
And they go
cool.
out there once a year, and they each have like this is the area for, like I said, they don't have the states, like they divide it up into like maybe like 15 different territories, the whole United States, and like this is where the such and such. They named them their kingdoms or whatever, and they have this area that they set up. So they go out once a year and they set up tents, and they don't have a freaking. There's no like shopping area, where you buy and sell and stuff like that. You can do that if you want, but it's personal. It's not like it's not a merchant event. And they do events every day, man. Like there's large grassy field where they get out there and they're shooting arrows at each other with like they just got blunted tips. You know what I mean? And they got castles that they siege, and they do horse events. I mean, and like, dude, I got invited to go out there because a buddy of mine, his mom, and was big into it, and we got to go out there, and they had some extra tents they let us stay in, and we go out and watch the events, man, and like. Dude, these guys would go out in the morning and they'd have like plate mail on and various breastplates and armors and gauntlets. And they'd come back in the day and that shit would be like dented up and they're limping and people have black eyes. And like they were hardcore out there, man. Like they were super hardcore. We got there. It's a week-long event. We got there on Friday night. And that was the night they had this thing called the Known World Party for like the Known World or whatever. And they have a huge like wooden palisade walls area where you go in, and it's like now they've got booths and things set up, and everybody brings like their own homemade mead, and then you just get it all for free. Like you just walk around to wherever you want, you get whatever you want. The most important thing you can have, and like my buddy's mom set me up. She goes, you're gonna need this, and she gave me a flask that you can like attach to your belt. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, you're just chugging down like honey mead and wines and things that people have been brewing all year and stuff like that. I have never been that wasted in my entire life. It was the first time I ever got a hangover. I thought I knew what a hangover was. I had never had a hangover. I don't even know how I got back to my tent that night. You're walking down dirt paths past all these like medieval looking freaking, and when I say a tent, I don't mean like a fucking camping tent. I'm talking like, I don't know how to explain it, man. We're talking a tent that's like the size of a fucking house, and they've got fur carpet down and fires going and a chimney as opening in the tent, and it's like everyone's
like
wrapped up in furs. It's 100% like you have to park your car so far off the property. There's no vehicles. Everyone's on foot or on horseback, and it's nothing but old school medieval stuff everywhere. And dude, I stumbled my way home, and you're in dress. Everybody's in the dress. I ordered an outfit like 2 weeks ahead of time, and it was just black outfit with brown leather boots, brown leather gloves, and like a brown cloak. I was in black and brown, and man, I had my hood up, dude. And I walked home from they got a place called the Green Dragon Inn, which I think is from Tolkien, and a big fire pit in the middle, and they had a balcony upstairs where the band plays all day, and man, you just get drinks and you hang out around the fire and freaking the band plays and everyone just chills out. And then I was walking home from that, man, and I was so wasted after this freaking party. You go through the tents and you can hear people fucking. You know what I mean? Like it's madness, dude. And like, but everyone's so cool. It's a lot of like middle-aged people. You know what I mean? Just engaging in their hobby. And dude, I got back to our little tent and I laid down and I passed out. And I woke up the next morning to the sound of horses going by the tent, just like because we were kind of like on the corner of a road, and click, 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 and they go by, and I'm like, cool. And I sit up, and immediately it felt like somebody ambushed me with a sledgehammer. My head hurt so bad, and I threw up on the floor like immediately. Like it was like I woke up and I'm like, like right away, dude. And I was messed up for like an hour, but fortunately I was like maybe like 27. I was like 26, 27, and I was just made of rubber bands and energy. Like I had an apple and I ate an apple, and then I was good after that. Everyone came and checked on me, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just drank a lot, and
You got the
after that I was good to
medieval
go.
peasant experience is what happened.
It totally was. That night, Saturday night, it was over on Sunday. A lot of people started leaving Saturday night, and we couldn't figure out why. Yeah, it was something like that. What's up, Beans? We about Saturday night, people started leaving early, and it was like we didn't know why, and it was because there was a massive storm coming in. It was like me, my buddy Jesse, my buddy Patrick, this chick Samantha we brought with us, and a couple other girls that were friends of Patrick's. He knew everybody, but anyway, we got wasted again. We were super wasted, and dude, it started like pouring down rain, and we were on the ground in our tent. You know what I mean? So it's like the water just come running through. The temperature dropped to below freezing overnight. I was so freaking cold, dude. I've never been so cold in my I was so cold. I considered peeing myself to stay warm. I was terrified to leave my sleeping bag because I was just in there shaking, and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna pee on myself for the temporary warmth. You know what I mean? But I didn't, and I just kind of like half dozed and shook all night long. And if I hadn't been drunk, I would have realized that I could have just walked back to my truck and just got in and slept in my pickup truck and turned the heater on. You know what I mean? It just never occurred to me because I was
Into
wasted.
the modern world.
And yeah, well, I mean, it would have been totally worth it. And I woke up the next morning and it was snowing.
Oh,
And
wow.
I just remember, yeah, it was totally snowing. Everybody was packing their tents up and stuff like that. And then I remembered my truck and the heater in it, and I was like, I told Jesse, he was with me. I was like, we got like 5 minutes to find Samantha, and I'm leaving. Like, I'm out of here, dude. Like, I am so miserable right now. I was soaked to the bone. I had been frozen all night long. Dude, I was pretty sure like some old people died in the night. Like, it was so like this cold front just came in out of nowhere. And I remember Jesse, everybody was quiet. It was super quiet because the snow was coming down, and everybody was just kind of miserable and freezing who was still there. And I remember Jesse, man, my buddy Jesse, dude, he was crazy, dude. He had never been there before. It was his first time. He kind of got in trouble for like picking a fight with somebody in the middle of the night when he was drunk. I just remember he like screamed as loud as he could, dude. He goes, I don't want to be medieval anymore. Like, and it like echoed for like miles, man. And everybody, like, people started laughing like all over the place because it was just like dead quiet, dude. And he screamed that as loud as he could out of nowhere, and people just started. He was charismatic. He was an idiot and an asshole, but he was charismatic, and everybody started just dying because everybody was feeling that, man. Like, even the people who love it, they were ready to get the fuck home. They were just packing their shit up. And after that, we found Samantha and got in my freaking pickup truck and turned the heater to max and drove home. But that was
so
wild,
funny.
dude. They go hard at that SCA stuff, man. I could never go back to a Renaissance fair. I don't go to them no more because that ruined me. Like, it was so cool, man. It really felt like you were back in the day, man. And it was just like torchlit paths for miles and people that had like, I love that some of the kingdoms had little wooden fortresses with like walkways along the top. It's just something they had built slowly over the course of like 10, 15, 20 years. And it had slow burn all came together to this little kingdom they made. It was totally neat. If you wandered out there by accident as a kid, I would be playing out there like all the time. You know?
That's where you go, I guess, in the zombie apocalypse.
Oh yeah, that would be a good setting for that. They could rent that out. That was pre-Walking Dead.
Some dust brushed off. I can hardly believe my eyes.
That's a nice crane. Bet it smells real nice on the inside, I'm sure. I had beans for lunch.
On the outside. Han Solo.
Oh, which was that? Star Wars? Yeah. Wait, say it again. What was the line?
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
That was the tam tam or whatever it is
he
that
cuts open the
that he
tauntaun.
cut up. Yeah, tauntaun. I called it a tan.
And-
It was the tan.
The Family Guy version
episode,
of it, like, really over exaggerates.
they make fun of it. They have him just like heavily breathing for like a full minute. He's so out of breath in the movie, so.
See what objectives we got now. Oh, it's coming up on time, guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Coming
ask
up
if we
on
wanted to stop there
time.
since we all finished
I was
our
hoping
tests.
I could get this metal salvaged in time, but
There's a scouting mission going on next time in the side missions.
Yeah,
Return
we
the
have
missing
like 4
cargoes and
different
tidy up
things
the
to
park.
do next time we start up.
Strengthen the shore near the production cluster.
I really want to do the strength in the shore one first next time because I think that's what's going to probably give us the concrete slabs facility.
Oh, it looks like we're taking a whole bunch of objects to the industrial base.
Well, all the
I know what it
objects
is.
are
They're gonna
there.
build a.
We're
Yo,
just
yeah, we're taking it.
reinforcing the walls so that they don't flood again.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like from the very beginning mission where you do the wall reinforcements. And although I don't see a crane, we might have to take some crane constructors because where you build the cranes. We get 15 fuel for that mission.
Yeah, the annoying part of that is it wants us to take 4 of them over to that island so that we still don't have bridges for you.
Well, we'll find a way. Life finds a way. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how we're gonna get him over there. Bean says hi. He hopes y'all are well. We had minimal truck homunculuses being built today, so it went well.
Yeah, and we have this tractor that I think gives us a lot of beams. So I want to.
We can make a metal bridge, or a wide wooden bridge, to get across. Yeah, we don't have to make a concrete bridge.
I mean, if you
we might have to.
We only need to build the bridge on the one side.
Yeah, on the left side.
Yeah, if you want to bring the tree harvester out there and build a little bridge there.
By the way, Daily, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, I can link you to another Game Grumps Power Hour where they go to medieval times.
Oh, they go to medieval times? I've never been to a medieval times. The closest I got was watching Cable Guy.
A small Renaissance fair, and then they didn't really do many Renaissance thing. Like, part of the episode is just Aaron getting the pickle in a pouch and deep throating a pickle again.
No, not that one. The one where they go and they actually try medieval weapons and stuff.
Oh, that was just like, I wouldn't say that was like a medieval fair. That's just like one of those buildings.
No, it's the Medieval Times show. Like, that's what it's called.
Oh, is it?
There's a restaurant called Medieval Times.
Yeah.
And it's like you go.
That one they like train to be knights and do a few activities. It's pretty entertaining. It's way better than the Renaissance Fair one I was thinking of. That one was boring.
That one was like really dumb. They're going there like petting goats the whole and stuff. It was a very soft Renaissance. I wouldn't even call it a Renaissance.
Last time I went to a Renaissance fair where it's like they got all the booths and it's just like totally a commercialized experience, which is fine. It is what it is.
That's what
like one of the guys. I was in my civvies. I was in blue jeans and like a Hawaiian print T-shirt, and a guy came up and said, "Hey man, you can't wear that. This isn't a Jimmy Buffett festival." And I said, "Dude, man, you're not even selling beer here, so don't tell me this is a medieval festival." He was like, "Fair enough." And I was like, "What kind of medieval festival? You can't buy an ale or a beer anywhere." Like, it's like, "Fair enough." I'm like, "Thanks, man. You leave me alone. I'll leave you alone."
Okay.
Yeah, they gave us.
Go ahead.
That last thing I was going to say about it was when I was at that Gulf Wars, and they gave me they gave everybody this coin, like this hand forged coin. Whenever you had to pay to get in, and I still have that. Like I have that as like a sign of passage. You know what I mean? Like I have that in like in the box in which I keep all my most priceless memorabilia. Like it's very close. How was that?
I was gonna say we have 6 beams now in the steel beams facility, so we can take those down to the objective. Maybe next time. It looks like
we have 9 logs in our storage too. We could we don't even need to chop down trees for a wooden bridge.
We can easily bring up a the resource, the mobile spawn base, and just pop
there's already the industrial base right there on that island.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we can do it from the other side.
You just have to drive them a little ways around the corner.
I keep getting bots.
Robot.
Bots. Get him, Beans.
We've got droids!
Oh,
Watch
Sokar,
those wrist rockets!
you should see the Star Wars pinball game I've been getting into, man. I've been hella into Star Wars pinball lately, and it's been a blast. But you get to hear all those classic tunes while you play.
I was looking for a scout vehicle. Like, maybe I could get up there and get those objectives. It's so tempting, but there's nothing up there.
We ain't got no time.
Yeah,
I gotta get to
we're
bed.
gonna stop.
I gotta wake up and take the
Yeah.
kiddo to school
It's
tomorrow.
everything
unfortunately.
here is an
It's not
ordeal,
the
so
summer
yeah.
anymore. It's not the summer anymore, unfortunately. Although
Yeah,
I'll
we
probably
Thank you
know,
for all of your
because-
stories.
We live right next
Oh,
to
no
a
problem. Thanks for
school,
listening.
and some of the kids make very loud screaming noises for no obvious reason.
Oh, kids do that. I got lungs. Oh! You know what I mean? They're just discovering themselves. But yeah, the story ain't no good if there ain't nobody listen to it. So I appreciate you showing interest.
Yeah, it takes the pressure off whenever, we're doing our thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I'm gonna dip on out. Oh, let me leave here before I get my. I want to make my money, get my save. What
Do we get to Roman Empire raid today?
Oh, we do. Yeah. Roman Empire raid. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm going Roman. Cash is streaming right now.
All right. I'll see you both later.
All right. Thanks,
Okay.
guys. Thanks for hanging.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Alrighty, if you're on the Twitch side, we're gonna raid into cash and do our Roman Empire raid. Otherwise, thanks everyone who stopped by, chatting, lurking, whatever it is. It's always appreciated. I will be around Saturday for a couple of hours at least to play some Helldivers 2, but otherwise, I don't really know. I really want to do a coding stream at some point. I was planning to do it over the weekend, and then I got a fever and my fucking weekend got shot. So maybe this weekend. But I will see everyone next time. Bye-bye.
Faster and faster, dear. It's like we're moving backwards in your rearview mirror. The road eaten up by the snow, eaten up. I can feel, I know you feel it too. A little flicker on the path we steer of subtle flashing lights. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster.